You're listening to the baddest show on the planet. Get your money right, get your game right, and everything in between. This is the Bad Hombre Podcast.
Stand up.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chris with the usual suspect.
Let's go.
Actor, movie producer, director,
Let's go.
award-winning best man.
Let's go. Let's go. Don Cristobal, thank you for finally having me in the layer, man.
Bro, thank you,
You know what
for
I mean?
being
Like,
here in the flesh.
In the flesh, finally, dog. To really give him that sauce. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, you know what? Here, bro, keep talking.
Yeah.
'Cause you gave me a gift last time I saw you.
Yes, yo, shit. You should put that shit out, dog. You know,
I'm gonna put it on,
and
bro.
to this day, you still don't know. To this day, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
That shit look like it came straight out your skull, dog.
I'm gonna put it on, bro.
You know what I mean? Like it is. That shit straight like it came straight out your skull. Let's see. Let me tell you.
Tell the audience, bro, what you do, bro.
Yo, listen. My name is Robbie Hollywood. It's a bright name like Pepsi. I am an actor. I'm a comedian. I'm a born salesman. You know. What else can I say, man? Life is grand, baby. You know, 6'2", funny, long dick, and a little money. That's always that was the way to move through this life. You know what I mean? Try to smile as hard as you can every time, man, through everything. Because the only thing that switches is the circumstances, baby. You know what I mean? Smoke your weed and eat pussy too. Don't forget that. That is essential. See, Chris, I'm out here dropping jams. You know what I mean? No holds bar today, man. We gonna offend some people. Offense will be made. Let's go. Let's go. True island boy, dog.
Yeah.
What do you mean? This
I'm
guy.
an island
bucks.
boy.
Is that, you know what I mean? Yo, fam, let me tell you something. If anybody ever called this cultural appropriation, I'm gonna fight them myself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's
Bro, I'm from the island.
Are you from the islands, dog?
Yeah,
the man
I
is
know.
just like extra, you know, just tell him you suffer from anemia. You know what I mean? Like your blood don't coagulate right. But like, you pretty much black, bro.
Bro, I'm black.
You're a black man, dog. You just tell him your blood don't coagulate properly. You know, just tell him that, you know, Master had the nasty little habit of sneaking into Gam's room. You know what I mean? That's how I got these. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
How you got dread and good credit. That shit don't make no sense. You're out here confusing these hoes, dog.
Bro,
Yeah, you're confusing these hoes, right? How is it Jack got dreads and good credit? Leave some hoes for the rest of us, son.
I know, bro.
You know what I mean? This
My
guy's
girl's
not,
on this app, bro.
this guy's not playing fair. This guy refuses to play fair, dog.
Yeah, because I'm an island boy, bro.
Yo, let me tell you something, dog. Do what you gotta do, fam. In the next life, I don't know if you do you believe in reincarnation?
I believe so.
You believe in reincarnation? You believe like for real, like motherfuckers? Okay, here, let me tell you what I believe, okay? This is weird, all right?
What you believe, bro?
See, like, I know energy cannot be destroyed, right?
Right.
So, technically speaking, there is something that is happening. So, I don't think there is a sky daddy that sits there with a long beard writing down everything we do when we're naked. You know what I mean? I think God is like...
Everything we're doing, we're naked.
Yeah, dog. Like, yo, that's what listen, bro. I grew up Catholic, and not like your lazy Sunday Catholic. I'm talking about 5 a.m. mass on a motherfucking Tuesday, dog. My mom didn't play. You know what I mean? My mother is an OR nurse, okay? She's a woman of science. But somehow this lady believes that the origin of humanity on earth ensued from some soap opera drama between a man, a woman, and a talking snake. It's crazy to me. I'm like, lady, you know what I mean?
You don't believe in that?
Listen, I used to when I had to, and then I started asking questions. I'm like, come on, dog. How? So if Adam and Eve had Cain and Abel, those are two dudes. Where the hell the rest of us come from, dog? What was the womb that carried the rest of it? Because, like, if that's a true story, and then Cain killed Abel. So what the fuck did he fuck for the rest of us to show up here?
Yeah,
Those
bro.
are some of the questions that I can, you know what I mean? I need answers to that. You know?
We gotta ask ChatGPT about that.
No. See, I know ChatGPT gives you the answers according to what the hell it knows from you. If it knows that you would jump out of a window if you found out God wasn't real, ChatGPT ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? My ChatGPT does illegal shit sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yo, what's the craziest thing that you've heard from ChatGPT?
You know what? See, to me, I don't talk to it. It's more like I have it do things for me. Like, write me emails. Like, I've seen you, for example, fuck around with yours and ask it, like, like life-altering questions. I don't want to do that. I don't want my AI to know me that well.
Yeah.
Write my emails, compose, give me some business idea. Let's work through things. It's more of a, you know what I mean? Like I don't associate with the help. I see it like the help, Yeah. I'm not there just yet. You know what I mean? You need a special level of depression.
Yo, what do you think all this AI shit's going?
Honestly, dog, when the first motherfucker we're gonna have to pay alimony to a robot, that's really what we're gonna know what we made of as men. You know what I mean? When bitches start talking about robot lives matter. You know what I mean? Right now, AI is cool. You know what I mean? But when that shit becomes sentient, like the shit you see in the movies, I probably will be dead by then anyway, dog. You know what I mean? I live a lifestyle that may not allow me to have one of them Tesla robots, but I hope at least I'm alive long enough.
Are you like being nice to the AI? Like, do you say please and thank you and shit?
Sometimes though, dog, I love ChatGPT so much. Sometimes like I want to get it something for Christmas. My ChatGPT is sick. This motherfucker, I haven't written an email in 9 months. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever, just like it's just fast. It just helps you like
fast and effective.
Yeah, especially people like you and I that work in sales and stuff like that, where you need like
quick.
You know what I mean? Just shit just gets taken off your plate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't remember the last time I Googled anything. Sometimes like I look at Google as like this shit is ancient now.
Okay, so you're using ChatGPT as like this like a search engine?
Yeah. No, yeah, okay. Like search engine. Like let's say for example, I'm like, okay, if I want to do this, what's the fastest way to do this? If I remember the other day I was asking, I'm like, hey man, like how do I talk to my doctor about this pain that I have in my knee? You know what I mean? Random shit. That's as personal as me and chat will get. But like I've seen you go deep though. How like, you know what I mean? Like dog, like share. You know what? You should actually play some of this shit. Like,
I mean, bro, yeah. Sometimes I trust it a little too much.
Yeah, the Chinese.
Because yeah, man. Like my blood work is on there because like
Yeah.
I get my blood work. Some personality tests is on there.
Oh shit, eh?
Yeah, bro. So like. There was this big personality test that Jordan Peterson made. It was it's $10.
I think I've heard it. Yeah,
it's called Understanding Myself. And you answer like 100 questions. Mm-hmm. It gives you assessment of how you are.
Right.
And so like you learn it. It gives you like a summary of your qualities and what you should work on. And
right.
So I uploaded it and I made my own GPT.
Whoa.
And so like I can ask that GPT questions about anything, and it'll say, yeah, this is why you struggle with this. This is why you struggle with that.
Wow.
You know?
See, you on the next level. See, so that's a therapist.
Yeah, bro.
That's a therapist. God damn. But see, that's the thing, dog. AI is about to take everybody out of business. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Therapists out of business. Actors, like, fuck, we might as well be extinct by now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can see it coming. You know what I mean? Because this new generation, first of all, this new TikTok generation, dog, you don't watch movies like that anyway. You know what I mean? Like, movies are going to be like one of those ancient arts, like fucking, like playing the harp. You know what I mean? Then you don't find out like a bitch plays the harp, you're like, I'll give you some hate just for no reason. You're a dedicated person. You deserve some hate, girl. You know what I mean? You deserve some hate, dog. You played the harp with it. You know the harp, like, where was I? I think it was like the Four Seasons. They had this harp playing bitch. You know how nice it is to eat penne while some bitch plays the harp? Looking like a fucking Greek goddess. Oh, Lord mercy. You know what I mean? Oh, that shit was fire. I was like, you know what? Can you give a little 50 to that harp playing bitch over there? Tell her I'll give her some head too if she wants some.
What about the guys that are like falling in love with the AI?
Oh, no, this is bound to happen, dude. These incels are about to go out of control. We about to have, like, you thought, like, the whites had a problem with not reproducing enough. Wait until, like, dog, and these sex dolls, too. Do you see that video of Lamar Odom trying to make, like, a sex doll of his ex-wife,
That's creepy.
Khloe Kardashian?
That's creepy, bro.
Bro, motherfuckers are making there is a teacher that just went to jail right now for making AI porn based on some of his students. Sick motherfucker.
Oh, like the deep fake shit.
The deep fake shit.
Yeah.
And you know as time goes by, it's going to get better. You know what I mean? I bet you can probably make some of this shit. I seen your work. Yeah.
How do you know I haven't? You want to see the shit I made up?
Yeah. I know you made some shit of me too, motherfucker. Like, I'm pressing all the charges. You know what I mean?
That shit, I consider that as having like CP, bro. if you have deep fake porn, that's kind of like
That's 2 levels away from pedophile. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you found out that some chick made some deep fake porn of you. How would you react?
I'll be honored. I'll be
honored. I'm like, you know what?
Yo, it's an honor. It's an honor, lady. Listen, thank you very much.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. Chicks talk. You ever walk in a room and, like, let's say it's like a room full of, like, your girl's girlfriends?
Yeah.
And you catch a couple looks at your print. You're like, bitch, I just saw you looking. I saw the eye line go in the forbidden zone. So, like, you know what I mean? Because if you're hitting it right, that's why, bro, I believe in my good Yelp reviews. If I can beat that pussy to smithereens, I'm not even touching it. You know what I mean? Because the last thing I want is to be the laughing stock in the chat group.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I can't do the Lord's work, that's why, like, my Yelp reviews are pristine. Bitches will tell you that they hate me for all kinds of reasons. He's emotionally unavailable. He's a piece of shit. He lies through his teeth. But there's one thing they never tell you is that they ain't never bust. No, go ahead, bitch. You're going to be called a liar in public. Go ahead. I challenge any bitch on my, you know what I mean, on my body count. You know what I mean? I ain't flexing. Hey, listen, if you can come forward. You know what I mean? If you can come forward, go ahead and do your thing. I don't know, Doc.
I've got some bad Yelp reviews, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what happened? What happened?
Bro, like, sometimes, like, listen, we men need to learn how to say no, bro. Because sometimes you go out and there's a little catfish and she wants to go all the way and you're not into it. But like, you can't say no. You know how, bro, this is a double standard. You go on a date, the first date is going good. You're trying to smash, you make a move, and she turns you down, and you respect it. You're, okay, cool, I get it.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to go to jail.
Yeah. But you also, you don't want to be pushy. You
yes,
understand.
of course.
We're guys, we get rejected all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Girls, like, it's like you're, as a man, you obligated to put out.
But like, it's because you have to understand, right? Like, I've had this conversation with my girl.
All right.
Which is like, okay, what's worse? Is it if I cheat or if you cheat? I'm like, absolutely. Do you know why? Because, there is a reason why 90% of morticians are women. Because men fuck dead people. Oh. Pulse is optional. Do you know why? Because for a man to fuck, you gotta be or have something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Doc, let me tell you something, Doc. Like, I know homies that have, like, the baddest chick. Bad. Like, the girls, like, when you see her, you're like, God damn. You know what I mean? She's smart, she's cool, she's funny. And these niggas who go out, man, and they call it eating a baconator. You know what I mean? You cut yourself a baconator. You know what I mean? It's something like, ugh. You know what I mean? We call it, it's called vampire pussy. It has to be gone before the sun comes up. You know what I mean? You never want to think about it again. You go home.
Yeah,
you know
that's why they
you
say
go home
guys,
to your girl, you take a shower, and you're like, oh, you hate yourself for like 3 days, and then you buy her some shit. You're like, okay, let me try to move on. Let me not thinking about it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because guys cheat with an uglier girl
all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Honestly, I wouldn't even feel right cheating on my girl with a bitch that looks better than her. I feel like it's unethical. It's unethical. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why would I even like send that into like? I'd rather you look at me as a cheater and be like, "What a disgusting piece of shit. He has no control of his flesh," than to think that I was trying to upgrade. No, baby, I would never do that to you. That is absurd. You know what I mean? Have the decency to be a man. Like, no, don't cheat on your girl.
You call it like baconator.
Yeah, it's a baconator. Yeah, you know what? Though? I'll tell you something.
I know what you mean, bro. It's like if you had, let's just say that like you had a Bugatti, right? Mm-hmm. And one day you just want to get the all-terrain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but that's even a different. Like, if you get a stealth flight all-terrain, no, I'm talking about that thing that you just like. You know what? Though some of the best head I ever had. This is a known secret. Who came from like 3s and 4s. Like bitches that like I wouldn't get seen holding it. 3s and 4s. Like we talking about like, you know what I mean, after midnight, you know what I mean, you drunk on the hand and you just want something dirty. You just want that nasty shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And everybody got one of those. You never get caught holding hands in the mall. That will bring down your stock expeditiously. You know what I mean? Yeah. But sometimes like you just like, you just want that dirty.
That's why, bro, I don't believe in rating. You know how like girls like, what is she, a 10 or 9? I think it's very binary. It's like a three thing for me.
Okay.
Is would I hit? Would I not hit? And would I hit and be seen in public?
Yes.
Right? So a lot of girls, I will probably hit, I don't know, 80%.
I'm a 95er, but hey, listen, you're a better man than I am. You probably have more choice.
Because, I mean, bro, I always tell girls, if you want to understand a man, think about the horniest you've ever been.
Right.
In your life. When's the horniest time you've ever been?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Multiply that by 20, and that's a man on
And that's 2
o'clock on a
2 o'clock on a
Tuesday, bro.
Tuesday.
I'm telling you. It's bad, bro.
Bro.
Why are we so fucking horny, bro?
You know what, though? That's how nature ensures that the species propagates. It's the only way, dude. It's the only, because see, nature is perfect, right? Nature is like, think about that.
It is perfect.
You know what I mean? Like, think about that force that holds that holds Earth just far away enough from the sun, not to burn to death, like not to freeze to death, but close enough again not to burn to death. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's that perfect, like, you know, it's the same thing that makes us horny, because nature has to your job is to come on this earth, spread, exactly. Spread your genes and fuck off. Yeah. But then halfway through all of that, motherfuckers develop thumbs and iPads, and then all of a sudden we think we're special. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks they're special. But at the end of the day, though, like, nature still fucking pulls you. Like, you can't win. You know what I mean?
Speaking of cheating, bro. When's the last time you cheated?
Hey, babe, look at me. Calm down right now. It's,
Yo, how about the Coldplay couple? I'm here's what I'm gonna say. That would have never happened at a Nickelback concert.
That would have been you?
Huh?
At a Coldplay concert.
Nickelback, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
because you take your main girl to a Nickelback concert.
That's true.
Bro. I'm telling you.
That is
Coldplay
true.
Is like,
honestly, though, to me, like, when I look at that video, I'm like, dude, you're not that famous. You could have just stood there.
Yeah.
Nobody would have, like,
double down.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Just stand there, just dance to the song, let the kiss cam move. But the problem is you got caught because you got, you know what I mean? You know when you're a kid and, like, you know what I mean? Like, you get caught doing something, like, you know, you ever get caught jerking off by your parents or your family? Has anybody ever walked in on you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That move, like, you don't know what to do. You know what I mean? You dick it. Like, that's exactly what happened to this motherfucker.
Oh, bro, when I got caught, it was bad.
Yeah.
I had the laptop on my belly. And then my fucking hands.
No! Yeah, bro, see, I swear to God, man, I've never, not even by I've never been caught. But I'll tell you, and like, listen.
I was 16 when I got caught. So.
Oh, dog, listen. Bro, I grew up, I was in the first generation of people who had, like, I grew up in Africa, right? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, but we're some of the first people that had internet at home. You know, you remember jerking, like, motherfucking kids these days, like, see, I come from, like, the Sears catalog era. Yeah. I beat my meat to the Sears catalog, like, you know what I mean? Back then, porn was, like, it was a luxury.
You're making a good point, because
you know what I mean?
The first thing, bro, kids, the first experience they have with sex, the first exposure they have to sex is some fucking gangbang orgy.
Oh, my God.
In 4K on your phone. And it's, like, unlimited. I wonder what that's gonna do to
the
brain.
buddy.
These kids are gonna need so much to get a hard on when they're.
Oh my God, dude! Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna hear a lot more of, like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers is out here, like,
because
you know what I mean?
The more you watch, the worse it gets. That's why I take my breaks.
You become desensitized, dog.
You start. Oh shit! I'm watching, but I always revert. I have my default.
yeah.
I have the.
You got a couple Jordan and bookmarks.
Bro,
you got a couple joints in the bookmarks back, I hear me.
You know what the worst pain in the world is?
Yeah.
When you have a bookmark and the video's not longer. And you're like, fuck. I can't
you know?
Oh, man.
Dog, I you know, like, you're not one of these. How do you feel about motherfuckers who pay for OnlyFans? Because somebody has to. That this bitches is making millions.
I paid for. I have paid for OnlyFans a couple times.
But were you doing that of sadness, or were you supporting the economy? Because there's also is different. You could be stimulating the economy.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I have paid for OnlyFans a couple times.
What's a couple times, bro? Let's pull out the credit card statement right now. Let's really be honest. I mean, I bet you ChatGPT. Did you upload your credit card statement to ChatGPT? Like, tell me where the problem is coming from.
I'm gonna tell you when it's kind of like, I don't know, when I justify it. By the way, like, you should never do it.
What? Like
dude, like
pay for OnlyFans?
pay for OnlyFans.
Bro, honestly, listen.
But I have done it, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think the only reason why you should do it is if is the person. He's like, yo, that girl from high school?
Yeah, okay.
She's got an OnlyFans?
Okay.
I gotta see this shit.
That's different.
That's happened 3 times. And then one of my boys' ex-wife
You're
had an OnlyFans.
You're wrong.
And
You're
so I was
wrong.
like, this bitch had an OnlyFans? Because he always used to talk shit. So I went on her, I just went to see it.
Curiosity, you know what I mean? Honestly, man, like, let me tell you something. Like, see, I feel like if you are not fucking humans, and this is how you get, like, if OnlyFans replaces pussy, that's a problem. What you doing there? You're just obliging your friends and neighbors. That's all you're doing.
No, but
you know what I mean?
Okay, like if it's a girl you never seen in real life and it's just somebody you're scrolling, right?
Right.
And you see some hot girl on Instagram. Yeah, oh, she's hot. You go link in my bio. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? It's only a problem if you go a second month. If you do it one time, like, okay, honestly, I'll pay $13 to see these titties. It's different from 6 months. 6 months. This bitch is, because think about, like, who's that chick? Bad Baby? She's not even that hot. You know what I mean? But there's a bunch of sick motherfuckers who've seen her on fucking.
And they waited for her to turn 18.
These are people who jerked off to that Dr. Phil interview.
That's fucked.
You know what I mean? And now what this has
How about that?
Yeah, exactly. These are people who jerked off to that Dr. Phil interview, and they're like, we get finally to see these titties, because this bitch was making she made like 80 mil. That is an insane amount of money.
So rich.
Oh,
it's so stupid.
Ridiculous. She's dumb rich.
It's so stupid. How do you feel about my reason for doing it?
Honestly, no. Listen, like I said, it's like, okay, let me ask you a question. When you did the subscription the first time, did you continue to renew the subscription, or you just went through the videos and then unsubscribed?
I just there was a girl that I matched with on Tinder.
Okay.
And then she became really big on social media.
Yeah.
And I was like,
before or after you beat?
After.
Okay. So.
And then I was just like, it's a matter of time. I can see it. This girl,
you could see, like, you heard, like, you know what I mean? She had mentioned it a couple times.
And I was like, okay, I gotta see what she's posting. And it was nothing. It was just like, I can't believe guys are paying for this.
Dog.
But I'm one of the guys. But like, I did.
No, but see, again, that's different. You beat. Like, you know what I mean? This is somebody, you know what I mean? Like, your motives are different. There's a lot of guys out there who think like this bitch on OnlyFans, because some of them chat back.
Those guys, the ones that talk and they get super chats. Or whatever. Oh yeah,
that's wild.
Well, here's my theory about that. That's gonna go away because you're gonna have AI, and the AI is gonna talk to you. It's gonna have all the shit that you like. It's gonna be fucking VR headset.
Ooh.
With a pocket pussy that's synchronized.
I mean, oh shit.
It's synchronized with the movement of the camera, your sensations, your sound, 3D sound.
Dog.
Fucking haptic vests.
You know, oh my God, dude. Yeah. You know what though? Like, you know one thing you just thought about though?
What?
All the research money goes into female sex toys. Cause like this shit that you just described, I feel like it could have happened already, right? But like think about female sex toys. Okay, like the bitches have the bet, like, you know, they have the wand, the rabbit, the rose. You know what I'm saying? They got the electric toothbrush. I once seen a bitch that used to beat off with the electric toothbrush. That's a crazy bitch right there.
Oh, you know one thing I'm noticing in dating, bro? How desensitized. I remember 10 years ago, you would touch a girl, you go down on her, like, and she'll quickly, like, you finish, you know?
Yeah.
But now, I guess these toys are killing them, bro.
Buddy,
they need a taser these days, bro.
These roses are going into places the human tongue cannot access. And you're fighting,
speed
bro.
Strength.
Once the AI goes into the sex toys, forget about it. Dick is. Let me tell you. You know how I know this. You know how I know this. Okay.
It's bad, bro.
You used to get in an argument with your girl, right?
Yeah.
And you guys would go back and forth. You know, fuck you. I hate you. That you know, I want you to leave. And I would look at her and be like, you know what? If I'm gonna leave, all this good dick is coming with me. And she'll pipe up. Now, dog, she kicks you to the curb. That one is out of her goddamn drawer in 36 seconds flat. Dick is not have the stock value that it used to. That's why I always tell these niggas, dog, I eat pussy on my back like a mechanic. You know what I mean? I am playing fair out here, dog. I know I'm fighting AI. You know what I mean? I gotta be awake. I don't even drink if I want to smash. Those Henny dick days, those are over. Once the AI can cuddle, forget about it. We're done. We're done. That's when the species is gonna go to shit.
Yeah, and back to the point I was saying earlier, bro. I do have a couple girls that I've let down, bro.
Damn.
Because I just wasn't into
How
it.
bad? Okay, yeah. Like, but were you trying though, or it was just okay? Who do you feel like whose fault was it? Did you want to please her? Because it's only a problem if you want to please her. If it's just a chick or you're like, God damn, I can't. You know what I mean? You just start hating yourself midway through. Then that's not, you know.
Yeah, bro. I just wasn't feeling it, and like I think because I'm getting older too, man. It's like I just want to smash girls I like. Before it was like I will do anything. You know what I mean?
No, it's because you got money now. You know what I mean? This is what happens when you got money now.
I've had some. It's like if you've been eating really good, the microwave food is like.
You know what? Yeah, there is only certain sick motherfuckers. Like them motherfuckers like Tiger Woods. Like, you know what I mean? Like Tiger Woods would just like if you hear like, you know, he wasn't cheating. Like who was she? Like the bitch at the local Starbucks. He was the bus driver across the street. This nigga is he's an omnivore. You know what I mean? Yeah. But usually, like, you know, once you start getting a little options, like, you know, it's like anything, right? Like, you know, if a chick first time she dates a man that has his own place, you can't go back to fucking niggas. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, you know, now we're at a point in our life, like, you know, like my girl's bad as fuck. Like now she has set a standard. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The bar is high.
But the bar is high now. Like, you know what I mean? But you know, you have the occasional baconator to just try your to make sure that you're safe. You know why? Like the only time I would cheat is just like if I like. Sometimes I look at it like I wonder if I still got it. I've been in a relationship for a long time. I'm going on to like almost 4 years with my girl right now.
Nice.
Right? Love this girl to fucking death. You know what I mean? But like I feel like if I get to a point where it's just like, yo, do I still got it? You know what I mean? Do I still got it, Doc? You know? You know, but like, you know,
have a baconator.
No. Like, you know, you pull a baconator. That's just, you know, it's an incident. You know what I mean? It's an incident. It's something that happens. You don't want to think about it. Luckily, I've forgotten most of my baconators. I have one of those minds that they don't haunt my sleep at night. You know what I mean? I still sleep pretty well. Yeah.
Oh, I have a friend of mine. He has some stories about the baconator.
Yeah.
It's so bad, bro.
No, fucking name this motherfucking tell the story. Yeah.
I just think about a pack of hot dogs because he was like, it was the only thing available, right? And like, I wish it was my story, but it ain't, bro. It's his story.
Yeah.
He can tell it better than me. But like, found this girl at a club. She was 300 pounds,
damn,
big as fuck, and she's giving him head. And like, he grabs the back of her head to guide her, right? He just feels the rolls in the back of her head. So he
rolls.
So he just thinks about it. He feels like a pack of hot dogs, you know?
Yeah.
So
no,
he could not work, and that's what I mean, bro. Like nowadays, I have to be into the girl. I just can't.
Well, yeah, because like, you know, once you start, like 50 Cent said it best. Is like, I've said no to more women than most men have slept with. Right? So when you get a certain point in your life where, like, you know, as a man, you can get your shit together. You know, your body's right, your money's right. You know, you're a little bit more confident. So women start sensing that. So you start getting more options. Let me tell you something. Chris in high school, that nigga that was just like ready to bite everything. It's because his options were different. It's because as a man now, you right now as a man, where you are in life, you're the equivalent of a hot 23-year-old chick. As a woman, you know what I mean,
bro?
Yeah, when you were 18,
it gets better for men, bro.
Yeah, you know, it gets better because
time is on our side.
Yeah, we travel in different timelines. You know what I mean? As a woman, 18 to 24, like, listen, say what you will. Like, you know, they did research showing that like every man between the ages of 15 and 95 find the same group of women are the most attractive. 18 to 24. Call it what you will. Niggas are groomers. Like, listen, man, I'm 12 years old.
A woman by the age of 20 years old have been asked for dates more than a man would be his whole life.
Oh, absolutely.
By the age of 20.
Bro, the average 5 or 6 gets probably more matches on Tinder than a dude that you would consider like a 9.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's why also, like I was saying, when women cheat, like because sex is so available. It's like sand or like, you know what I mean? Like you actually have to try not to get fucked. You know what I mean? Do you think there is no man that get raped by women out there? How come you never hear about that shit?
About
You know,
rape?
like some guy, some girl. Is there no girls out here spiking drinks? There has to be chicks out there spiking.
Like really ugly ones.
You know what I mean? Not even like just like I'm sure there's some dude like you know what I mean? Like even if it's like I don't know, let's even say they're not ugly. You're gonna tell me there must be like 1, 2 pretty like rapists and shit, but nobody's gonna report that. You wake up, you in some chick's bed, you're like, what the fuck am I doing in Hamilton? You know what I mean?
Hamilton, of course.
You know what I mean?
What am I
And then she's like, hey, we had a good night last night. You don't remember, but you're not gonna call it. No man has ever walked into a police station and be like, I got some pussy I don't remember.
And
You know what I mean?
You know the public would laugh at him too, right?
Listen, like no, I'm sure they would have to. They would have to. You know what I mean? They would have to. They will have to probably investigate. Like they can't laugh you out of the station if you're a man. You walk in, like you know what? They would probably have to ask a couple more questions. Like, what were you wearing, nigga? Tell the truth.
But you know what, man? Like the thing about the double standard, like why women get mad, like why is more people get more mad when it's a man that do it. I think it's just as a self-defense thing. Like men can protect themselves, women can't.
No, but if you're drugged,
If you're
right?
drugged.
You know what I mean?
But
Is
then
there
how
no
are you
lady,
gonna function?
no lady Bill Cosby? Like, we'll be like, there
Bro,
has to be
listen,
some-
bro. I'll be honest with you. Like the first time that I had any experience with anything, it was kind of non-consensual.
Oh yeah, well like it was what like the maid at home. I got my maid like.
No, like my dad, he used to bring a lot of girls home, right?
Oh shit! It was one of those.
And,
Yeah.
like, one of them, like I remember, I was 13, bro, and
Damn.
like you know what's crazy? I've told this story to girls in the past, and they laugh. And I'm just like, mother, I wanna see if your first time, like that you were touched or anything, was non-consensual. Cause like, yo, I was 13, right? And fucking my dad's like passed out in the living room. Sorry, no. So here's the thing. I'm in Costa Rica, right? 13 years old. My dad's been fucking partying with this chick all night, right? Then he's like, I gotta get her a cab so she can go home, a taxi, right?
Right.
So for him to get her a cab, he had to walk like 15, 20 minutes. So he goes for a walk to get her the cab, right? As soon as he leaves, the girl goes into my room and I'm like sleeping. And all I'm feeling is like a kissing, eating my face. It's like some rotten.
Yo, were you like a hot 13-year-old?
I don't know, bro. This
Yeah, I
some
mean, this guy-
rotten.
How hot was this chick? Was she hot?
She was all right, but it's just like I just taste.
Do you see the wrong questions though? Like you see the shit that I'm asking you. Yeah, I mean instead of like, yo, my
tell you
friend
my most
is
traumatic
telling me he got molested at 13. We're like, I wasn't a dude. He'll be all right.
Most traumatic story.
You know what I
You're
mean?
laughing
Dog,
at me.
Chat GPT would never, bro.
Never.
Chat GPT would never. But you know what?
This fucking girl's eating my face and like licking me and shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck's happening? And then she pulls out my pants and starts like giving it, right?
No. Like what? Give it like what? Give it.
She's like sucking me, right?
Right, yeah,
She's
yeah.
sucking me off. And this is my first experience. I had jerked off a couple times, but this is my first experience.
Like, really? Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the first time somebody's ever seen it.
Oh
I was
shit!
just so shy about it.
Was
right?
she? Did she look impressed? Was she like, You know?
No, it's just like so weird.
Just the wrong
and I
questions.
remember like taking it all in, right? I'm like, what the fuck's happening?
Get him a dick sucked.
And the fucked up thing is that she probably just fucked my dad too, like an hour ago, right?
Crazy.
She's like, fuck. And I remember like we hear the door opening and shit, and she leaves. And I'm like, I remember like, what the fuck happened? And I turn around, I'm like,
Did you bust? Like what happened?
no.
Like,
And I'm like, gracias.
bro.
So she leaves, right? Fucking. And I'm
No, but like, okay, was she okay? See, listen, I have to cut some things here.
Yeah.
Was she making sounds at you the whole night? Did you like now when you try to like recollect and put yourself back in that evening, right? Like, were you hanging around and then your dad sent you to bed, or
yeah, like I was.
had she seen you before?
Not that day, but I've seen her before because she's been around the house. And I think I don't know. It was like a weird feeling, bro. I just didn't like the taste of cigarette and alcohol.
Shit.
And I'm like sleeping, and like she's just like an animal eating my face. You know what I mean?
Why
And then
am I
like, she started
laughing,
like
bro?
licking me everywhere, and she goes down on me and she leaves. I'm like, gracias. So then when I take it all in, bro, the next day I'm like thinking about it, like, that was crazy. And I never felt, obviously, the first time anybody touched it, like, it's super sensitive.
Yeah.
So then I just, like, obviously for like the following months, I just beat off thinking about what had happened,
my
right?
God, bro.
And I saw her.
So you liked it?
I saw her a couple times. I didn't know. I just couldn't process. It was a weird thing. But then, 5 years ago, I see this chick on Instagram, on Facebook,
and it's her
on Facebook. I see her on Facebook, right?
She's gonna be old and shit now. No?
Yeah, she's older. Yeah.
Would you stay ahead though?
But listen to this, bro.
Yeah.
So I add her on Facebook, right? I'm like, yo, because I was gonna go to Costa Rica, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna add her and I'm gonna like do it. Right?
Yeah.
And I think this is like you face your trauma. Like you do it.
Is that what you were doing, Chris?
I'm in control.
You were trying.
So I add her, bro.
Yeah.
And like as soon as she adds me, I post the little things that like thirst traps that you call them. I just like sell up. I'm feeling good, bro. I'm posting pictures. I'm like trying to see if she likes anything.
Yeah.
I don't like anything. I do a throwback Thursday.
Oh
on
shit.
a picture of me when I was 13. She fucking liked
No.
it.
Bro. That is absolutely no. You know what, dog? I would have called the police. I would have called the police. I'll give a fuck. So listen, dog. Yo, tell you sure.
Sorry, bro. You have to.
Oh, just move. Buddy, like every time, every day when I open Instagram, on a daily basis, there is a hot white woman, and it's always like a smoke show, bro. You know what I mean?
We can stay like that if you want.
No, it's okay.
But you know what, man? I know why. So you know why every time you see it is some hot chick, some hot snow bunny?
Yeah.
Because usually like the kid will brag to his friends and one of the friends tell their parents.
Oh,
they never brag about the ugly bitches.
Oh,
That's why they never get caught.
Oh, you think the ugly teachers are just flying under the radar?
Because nobody like
because it's only the hot ones, right?
The hot ones get caught because the kids are bragging.
Wow, yo, but the Riz on the listen, dog.
I know.
Let me tell you something. The Riz on these boats, cause listen, man, you're not gonna tell me like in the last year there's been like what? Like if you calculate like big ones, those are the ones that made it to the news.
And those are hot girls.
You know what I mean? So like yo, the Riz on these, yo, bro, my teachers. Okay, I come from an era. My teachers.
Did you ever hit on a teacher? I wrote her one a love letter.
My teachers come from an era when women believed that talcum powder was a feminine hygiene product. You understand? These bitches were dousing their pussies in talcum powder like Olympic powerlifters. You know what I mean?
I wrote a letter to one of my teachers and sent me to the principal's office.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, you wrote it there. What do you say in the letter? What do you say? You're like, I'm trying to hit?
Like, yeah, it was just like, nobody will find out. I think, okay.
This nigga left a paper trail.
Back to like the girl molesting me when I was 13. Fucking,
yeah.
I got molested like 3 times by 3 different people. What? Like my dad would just.
He must have been the hottest 13-year-old, bro.
No, just like my dad would just bring girls home, like like fuck, man.
Yeah.
And well, one time he didn't know that I had been touched before. So when I turned 15, he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna make you a man." So he brought this girl, and she was.
That is little Boosie, dog.
Yeah, she was pretty hot.
Yeah.
One of them was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, so he didn't. So wait, did you tell him like, no, me and Consuela done did consummate?
Sandra.
You know what I mean?
No, I never told him.
No.
No. What am I gonna fuck your bitch?
Have you guys even?
Yo, Dad. Your bitch farted me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I done did. That's why I took your bitch. Like I feel like you guys would have argued, and it was like, you know what, Dad? That's why I've been fucking your bitch. You know,
that's fucked up.
You know?
But it kind of messed me up because for the longest time, bro, I just liked older women. Like when all my teenage years, I was just chasing MILFs, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you were just a MILF chaser.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember
like when you said, okay, what's the biggest age difference with a woman that you were like?
I think when I was
have you fucked a geriatric before? It sounds like you've.
I was 50. I was 21. She was 55.
21, eh?
I was 21. Yo, I was on the cover.
That's actually kind of hot. 21 and 55 is not.
I was on the cover of MILFHunter.com.
That's it, eh?
They put my picture.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna fucking show you, bro.
Yo,
they put my picture on the cover.
You were that guy, eh? No,
because I was like on MILFHunter.com. I was just always on it because I was like,
so this is a real website.
Yeah. it was like a dating website to find MILFs.
Really?
Yeah, bro. And
What?
They used my profile in the homepage.
No. So you were getting like he was just like shooting fish out of a barrel.
It was fun, bro. It was fun for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah. I had a funny experience one time in Pickering. I met this girl. She was like 40 something, but she was like, I don't know, bro. I went through a phase. I think it was just like me going through that.
Damn.
You know, yeah, bro. It was fucked up.
I don't know, dog. I like pretty pussies. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, I just like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, a pussy that has seen some things. You know what I mean? Like, listen, once a pussy is like 40, 45, like 40, 45, the hue on it changes.
Like
you know what I mean?
bologna sandwich.
Yeah, it starts discoloring a little bit. Even the best of pussies. Even the best of pussies. You know what I mean? Like
I see this chick. She's in Pickering, right? And fucking, so we're making out in her car, and whatever, and I'm like, oh man, do you wanna like? She said, what do you like? I'm like, do you wanna like? You wanna give me some head? And she's like, well, I would, but like, if you reciprocate. And then I was like,
I just met
I'm
you.
Spanish.
You're
I don't know
sick.
what that means.
Yeah.
What is that? She's like, well, if you do it to me. I was like, I don't know. I don't do that. She's like, well, then I'm not going to go down. And I'm like, and then I said this. I'm like, maybe if you were my age.
No.
I know, bro. And then.
Did she swing though? No, that's dangerous, dog.
No, and then she like kicked me out. And then she's like, yeah, she's like, I can't believe you just said that.
How old was she?
She was like 40 something.
And you were how old?
I was 21.
Oh, shit.
And then she's like, you gotta, yeah. And then we just kind of like, it just went awkward, so I left.
So okay, so how did you guys meet? Like what? You guys went out for drinks or something? Like
we met in the Importance parking lot.
You guys like just met in the parking lot? Like
yeah, bro. I drove from Malton to Pickering.
Oh my god,
I was fucking bad.
dude.
Listen,
you
bro.
were really MILF hunting.
Oh my!
This guy was like,
listen. When I was in my early 20s and I had this MILF phase, it was so bad.
You were willing to do unsavory things.
I've done, bro. The places that I'm like, I don't know how I'm still alive. I remember going to this one place one time. You know, like in Hamilton. Hamilton's fucked up.
Dog, yo, this guy.
So Hamilton.
This guy was OT.
Oh,
OT for the mills, dog.
Bro, I'm a MILF hunter.
Dog, wild.
So I'm going MILF hunt. I meet this girl. She's like, yeah, come over. I go to Hamilton. I drive, bro. Hamilton. And you know,
from
like,
where? Okay,
from
so
Malta.
Like, from Malta. Wow.
Malta, Mississauga, Malta, right? So fucking, I go to Hamilton. You know those fucking grocery stores, and there's upstairs. It's like an apartment.
Oh shit!
Like, it's so ghetto.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this is a convenience store. So it's a convenience store. She says, yeah, you have to go to the side door and go upstairs.
Nah.
I go upstairs, and it's like a little apartment, and she's there, and she was big, thick, and yeah, I think that was probably not the oldest.
How old?
The biggest.
The biggest, eh?
Yeah, she was probably like 280.
But they were most of them were white. Like it's gonna be. Yeah. Listen, man. Like I went to my phase. I can't go
it was
back
a phase,
now.
bro. I don't know what he was.
You know what I mean? But like all the white, like I fucked an older native chick. It was different. She was fit, but like she had like I said, like when the pussy starts aging, like it's. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just don't like it looks tired. You know, it's just like that's the first place that a woman's become tired. When the pussy tired, shit, you know what I mean? It's just I mean the pussy looks like I'm like, oh, not and like I remember like feel like the pussy looks like, oh man, not another one of these. You know what I mean? You're 45. Can we just get one dick? You're supposed to be in the cusp of your life,
bro. You take off her panties. You know when you open a book and dust. And you go,
yeah, no, that's what you like. That's that shit that gets you bricked up. You're like, ooh, look.
Listen, nowadays I have a limit: 10 above, 10 below. I'm 35, so my range will be from 25 to 45. Although I had a girl like I want to say 3 weeks ago. She was 48. She was hot as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but kind of annoying.
You know what I
You know what I
mean?
mean? So I was just like,
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
have
She's a
patience. You should know better. You shouldn't play these fucking games.
There is nothing worse than a woman who knows that she's not gonna get commitment out of you, but she's still gonna fuck you out of principle. It's just that there is no thankfulness in the pussy because she's like, oh, you know, probably if you're gonna call me a play throughout the night and then give me some pussy and then get played, bitch, you knew. Like you told me you knew. Like what you know what I mean? What do you mean? What are we? We are the world. We are the children. Like Michael Jackson said, that's what we're Homo sapiens, bitch. You ever have to have that talk to a bitch? You're like, you really thought this was going somewhere, did you? Like, you really thought, like, really, when we started fucking, like, you know, yeah, it was a good time. We kikied, we laughed, we ate. But you thought, oh, Lord, you really, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought you just like squirting on curtains. You know what I mean? You know, what do you mean I use you for sex? You came 6 times, I came once. You're welcome. You know what I mean? You busted 6 nuts just by the numbers alone. You won.
I know, bro.
You know what I mean?
I don't even do that. I just like now, bro. I don't know. I get my problem now. I get the ick so fast.
Oh yeah, no,
It's
see,
so bad,
that's what comes with options. See now, like you know what I mean, you don't have to jump to Hamilton for MILFs anymore. You know what I mean? That's what happens.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I haven't.
You haven't MILF chased?
I haven't not hosted. Like I never go. People come here.
Yeah,
I never go.
yeah. Once you get you know what I mean. Once you get a nice spot, cause like bitch comes here. Yeah, no, it's all part of the play, right? You work your life. Your life is then you live a comfortable life. Your girl comes in here. You got your nice dogs. Your place is clean. You got See, this what happens is now you're at the point of your life. Cause at 21, that's why you had to go to Hamilton to Free Willy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you're at a point of your life where, like, you know what I mean? You're at that sweet age. You make a little bit more money. Yeah. Your skin is a little bit more clear. You don't got to drive nowhere. You know what I mean? If you're still driving MILF hunting in Hamilton at 36, nigga, it's time to hang it out. You know what I mean? Sign me on right. You know what I mean? Get your body, get your money right. You know what I mean?
Crazy face, bro. And I haven't thought about that in a while, man.
I have like listen, I have some like I have some joints on my body count that even Batman couldn't get me to admit those, dog. Like you know what I mean? Like I went through like dog, yo.
For me though, I feel like over the last 7 years, I've been with some bangers that like level the scale. Like it was bad.
Yeah.
I think the first from 19 to like 25. Questionable shit.
No. But every man does that. At 19, see, when you're a 19-year-old man on the sexual market scale, you're the equivalent of like a fat 50-year-old. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? As a woman. So then, but see,
you gotta get what you can.
The trajectory travels differently. You know what I mean? You start making a little bit of money, your body gets right. You know, you got a couple
wisdom.
You know what I mean? Exactly, wisdom. Now your game is better. Like I remember, like I thought I had all the game at 19. I was still putting a couple bitches here and there. You know what I mean? But now, like I'm a surgeon with this shit. My game is stupendous.
It's so bad nowadays that girls like, how the fuck did I even get here?
Oh, dog.
What did you say, bro?
You know, and I think women can sense it when other women like to fuck you. You know what I mean? I can never forget, like, you know what I mean? Like, when I started doing, like, stand-up comedy and stuff like that, like, you know, realizing that humor was a fucking weapon. You know? And then, you start getting better, start making a little bit of money. You're like, oh, my God, I'm fucking unstoppable. I'm 6'2", I'm funny, got a long dick and a little money. God damn, watch out. You know what I mean? So it's a different ball game at that time, you know? So, yeah, dog. You know, like, my girl, for example, I am 13 years older than her.
Nice.
Change the game, dog. Change the game. I used to date like, and like I remember like, so when we met, she was 22, I was 33. No, not 30. What the fuck am I talking about? No, I was 35. She was 22. You know what I mean? That was like the youngest I kind of ever did. But like, man, ain't nothing better. Like motherfuckers used to be like, yo, listen, you know what do you guys have in common? I remember bitches asking me that. What do you guys have in common? Like, bitch, the fact that we both knew we were on 9/11 don't make us soulmates. The fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, no, like there is, because like when you know, like you the motherfuckers will try to make you feel like shit, like, oh, you know, you should warrant your date. You know what I mean? At 35, bro, women who are 35 and not married, these bitches are in a rush. You know what I mean? They're in a rush. So, by day 2, she starts asking, like, you know, so what are your investment goals? Bitch, don't ask me about no investment. I don't know you. You know what I mean?
So what do you do for work?
Yeah, like it's just like, yeah, nah. Like, honestly, Yeah, and like the way that I look at it, man.
Yo, honestly, man, dating right now, like over 32, 33. If they don't have kids, they have the worst attitude, bro.
Oh, dude,
It's bad.
you know what it is? I like
If they
to
have kids, I find it's hard. It's a catch-22 too, because like me personally, I don't know if I could do somebody else's kid.
Yeah,
But in terms of like attitudes and personality, the one with kids are so nice, bro.
you know
The ones with no kids are just bitter and angry, and I'm fucking going 100 miles.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a girl storm out of my house one time.
Ooh.
This is like 5 years before I moved to Ottawa.
What happened? She wanted you to take off the condom and you wouldn't? Like,
She wanted me to nut inside, and I pulled out. And
Yeah.
I kind of. She's like, no, come. I'm like, and I pushed her out.
Yeah.
And I nodded.
Yeah.
And she's like, she literally did like
Really?
a tantrum, and she fucking left.
Oh,
She
buddy.
literally put her pants. She's like, fuck.
Buddy, that's God. That's God right there. That bitch was ovulating. She was ready.
I know.
She was ready. Dog, you almost got caught slipping. You know what I mean? You almost got caught slipping. You gotta wonder how many of those. Cause listen, you can bust in 5 bitches 10,000 times a girl that you really like, and then you bust in the wrong bitch for once. You got a crazy baby mama for life. A crazy baby mama will change your motherfucking life. It will ruin your day. You know what I mean? This bitch can cuss you out anytime. You can block. You know how bitch you can block. You know how bad it is, that there is no woman, even my mama can block, but this bitch got my son. I can't block this bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
And now worse than a bitch you can't block and you hit the fuck out of it. That shit would change your life. You know?
Man.
Luckily, though,
I've had some close calls, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, you should have a kid, though, man. It's life changing.
I want to have a kid.
It's
man.
a beautiful thing.
I
Look,
wanna
make sure
have
that
a
you do it
kid.
with the right woman. Don't find somebody who, you know what? The idea is, like, I might talk shit, but my baby, I'm lucky. Like my baby mom's she's not a dumb bitch. And I mean, I know that if I die tomorrow, my kid will be okay. You know what I mean?
That's what I like.
You don't have to like each other as long as she can still take care of the youth.
Listen, bro. I'll be honest with you. I want to have kids.
You want to do the traditional way? You want to get married and all that shit?
No,
This guy just brought down his stock live on YouTube. Chris Tabal does not want to get married.
I think when I was little, I had an accident down there. My shit got stuck. Like my balls, not my dick. My dick's fine, right? But my balls, right?
Your balls got stuck in what?
I don't know, bro. Something happened, and I think I'm not able to like.
What?
Yeah,
How do you know?
bro. I'm like, because I got tested, and they told me it's like less than 5%.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you do that? It's not ChatGPT that told you this shit.
No, this is
You know-
a real test.
Oh,
Like,
yeah?
it came on a thing. Yeah, man. This is what I think, bro. Why do you think I'm single?
I don't know. I just thought you like having fun and make some money, nigga. Like you're a good looking dude. You got tattoos and shit. You got bitches. You got a nice place. What the fuck are we talking about? Yeah.
I'm telling you, after 2 years, they start to crack. They're like, I want kids, and I'm like, I'm trying.
Really?
Yeah.
How
Now-
many? No, like how many? Like you. So you've had relationships.
Yeah, bro. I've never had anyone pregnant.
No, but like where you were trying, like actively
Bro,
trying.
Fucking vitamin. I'm taking vitamins. They taking pregnancy vitamins.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro.
And then what? And then it just like what? Because that couldn't happen. Then
It just couldn't happen, and they just like and then. Well, one.
Who's this girl? Were you gonna marry her? Like what was the story? You guys just decided to have a kid together?
Like, for example, the last few girlfriends I've had, I'm like, if they get pregnant, like I wasn't being careful. The last few girlfriends I've had, I love them. To be honest, I loved all of them. But yeah, man.
Wow,
Yeah.
I got 3 IUDs in place right now, dog. I can throw this shit like after my last kid. I'm like, yo, dog. If the next girl gonna have my baby,
Which
dog.
sucks, bro. Cause like you know
Yeah.
what, man. I'll be honest with you. Like it does affect. Listen, somebody said if your problem can be fixed with money, it's not really a problem. So my shit it's the $10,000 thing. The first one is free by the government. The government will make.
What is it? What would they do? Like what?
They will just take if 5.
Is it like IVF? Like what? Like they would take your sperm?
5% of my sperm is healthy, they'll just take whatever is healthy and pick
Yeah.
the most strong one and make that one work.
10 G's, bro. Fuck.
It's
Yeah.
10 G's, but the first one is free.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not worried about it. It's a procedure. It's fine. Like it's just like.
But you wanna do it the Lord's way. You wanna bust in the
Here's the
bitch.
problem, bro. It's like.
Honestly, man, if you can't do it, have a kid.
Because I'm starting to come to terms with the fact that I might never have kids. Right. It's a pretty fucking depressing feeling because I out of all my friends, always like, yo, you'll be the best dad, bro.
You will be a great dad.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
like, I'm the way I am. You know, like, but yeah, it's sad to think. And the problem is, you meet a girl, right? And these procedures is like court hearings. They take forever.
What? The court?
It's like
you gotta
court.
go.
It's
You
like-
gotta go to the magistrate of the republic.
No, but
Yeah.
you know when you have court, shit takes for months. Right?
So what do they have to do? Like, what? You gotta go bust in a cup, and then they
So
would take
it's
it.
just like tests and this and that, and Canada's healthcare system is forever. And so what happens is,
But what if you decide to do it privately without going to the government? You just decide to pay for it. Like, you know what? Here's 10
No,
G's.
yeah, but
Do my shit today.
There's still a process. So
Really?
The
Eh?
problem is like, if the process, let's just say I start taking HCG or whatever the fuck, and we do that. If it's 6 months, we're bound to have every couple has arguments.
So you think like, yo, give me back my sperm, bitch.
And so like you do it, and then you pull the thing off, or you stop taking my last girlfriend, right? We were trying. She was taking vitamin. We had arguments. She stopped taking the vitamins. Then I found out
Petty
she stopped
bitch.
taking the vitamins. Then I got pissed off. Then I canceled the thing.
So
it's like,
you guys were gonna do it?
yeah, we're gonna do it.
Wow.
But it's just like petty shit. You have an argument, then she stops taking the pregnancy thing, and then I cancel the appointment. Then I don't go for the. It's just like so.
Honestly, though, my next kid, I have to do it. Like, I feel like one of the things that was the hardest when my ex and I broke up was like, you know, my kid growing up without me having to see him every day. You know what I mean? And that's, I would say, probably that's the hardest thing. You know what I mean? Like, it just, like, my ex hasn't dated since then, right? Or at least a man that I know. Maybe, I don't know, somebody blowing her back up. But, like, there is no, you know what I mean? The first nigga that's going to be, like, in the house. Yeah. That's what I'm like. I feel like that's when that shit's going to hit me now. I'm going to start asking some questions. Now it's just been my show, baby. You know what I mean? I went left, got myself a newer, younger bitch. And I still see my kid like, okay, co-parenting is dope. I don't have to hear this shit screaming at me every day. Yeah. You know what I mean? But once a nigga, like, really see, you know what I mean? Like, what if it's like Russell Wilson? Now I want them, like, would I want a Russell Wilson? Like, you know, Russell Wilson, Sierra's husband? Or would I want a Future? You know what I mean? Because what do I want? What if this nigga, like, you know?
What if he's cool? And what if the kid likes him better?
No. Liking him better. No, then that would mean that I'm not around. You know what I mean? I just pray, like, listen, bro, as long as you don't fuck kids, that's really my number one thing. Yeah. I just gotta do a background, dog. As long as you don't fuck kids, I would probably be cool with most stuff. Like, yeah, don't be my, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, if like the little motherfucker's out, you know what I mean? If it's 14, he's like having a little bit of a lip, and you're like, yo, you told him to go to his room. It's your house, you're married to the mom. Yeah. Just don't fuck kids, because then I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. That's just shit where I'd be like, okay, I am okay throwing my life away for this. I will gladly rip your heart out.
20 years goes by quick.
Yo, I would smile through every day eating that. That's 3 meals a day in a fucking government apartment, baby. What's up? I'm gonna kick you back, baby. I ate your heart out because you try to fuck with my kid. Yeah. Most stuff, I would kind of, you know. But like now, I'm like, when I think about it, I'm like, yo, it's been my show this whole time. I don't know if I have the strength to be able to go through that. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be sliding down on the wall and shit. Like, the fuck is this thing? What do you mean you guys are going snowboarding together? I know. It's my weekend. Yeah.
But I do, man. Like that's the thing. I would love to have kids, but it kind of, you know, it was hitting me a few months ago, man. Like just coming to terms with that. And then I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. Like, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I have a good life.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, it's the one thing that, like, I remember talking about this with a buddy of mine. Okay, my boy Ray, right? So he got his girl pregnant before I did, and I remember him. You know, it was those guys, like all the HVAC dudes. You know what I mean? These are guys who like, we're spending like fucking 15, 20 grand in the, like, you know what I mean? Just fucking living crazy, right? We're making money selling HVAC and shit, like making dumb bread. You know what I mean? And I remember his girl got pregnant, and I remember thinking, I'm like, man, your life is going to change. Like, it was almost like it was going to be like, it was like a bad thing kind of thing, right? And then he had his kid, and, you know, we were both kind of in the same business, but we're like running kind of like different teams, and his shit just took off. And I asked him, I'm like, man, like, what I was like, man, you'll never understand what it's like to live for something other than yourself. It's like, it's such an intrinsic level of motivation. Like, you know, once you get the most comforts in life, right?
That's where
you
I'm at.
gotta find like other things. Like, okay, what's gonna motivate me to go now?
Yeah,
Right now,
I'm
your
at.
money is automated. Like, you know what I mean. You don't worry about bills. You don't do this. Like, what's next?
Yeah.
Right. He's like, man, when you have a kid, like it's different. Like it's you know what I mean. You don't have to like psych yourself out of bed. You look at that person beside you. You're like, man, I gotta get fucking shit going.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, man, it's a different type of love, man. It's like, you don't know what it's like. Like, people, like, you know, you think you love, like, you know, I'm sure you love your dog, right?
Yeah.
But, like, when you looking at this human, you're like, dude, like, I almost feel like we are loving something that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's, yeah, like, bro, honestly, man.
Hopefully I get one. Hopefully.
Bro, like, these bitches are freezing their eggs. Why don't you just find some fucking carrier, dog? Like, you got the bread. Rent a womb, bro. You don't need a bitch. Rent a womb, my nigga. Kanye did it 92 times last year. Like half of them 9 keys. These are rent a womb kids.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Kanye and Kim Kardashian, like they got like I think like 2 or 3 of their babies. You can look this shit up.
Holy fuck.
Then them is rent a womb babies. You know how fucked up that is, dog? I wonder, yo, if you found out that you were one of those surrogate babies and you grew up, would you want to find your surrogate mom?
Yeah.
Right? Like, would you? I don't know. Like, it just, why don't you fight them? Why don't you fight them at the hospital, Kim? But then again, if you keep me from Kanye, I'll be pissed as fuck. If I found out that my mom was my surrogate mom, but Oprah could have been my real mom, I'll have to have a talk with her. Like, bitch, so you telling me Oprah could have been a billionaire right now? I love you, but goddamn.
But then, yeah, fuck.
You know what I mean?
Surrogate mom. Yeah, I don't know. I never liked that concept, bro.
What? Rent a womb? Dog, it's 2025, bro. You got to get over your... Listen, man, you need a little Chris running around. This shit is easy. You still got 5% sperm. Stop crying over this shit. You know what I mean? Go get yourself a little Chris. He may even have some dreads. Find yourself a bitch with dreads. Get yourself a little Chris running around here, man.
True.
It's time, dog. You know what I mean? You don't need... Because, like, listen, these women, these, like, fucking boss bitches out here freezing their eggs, having babies at 50. Janet Jackson had a baby at 50. In 1995... If you had a baby at 50,
I'm gonna do it once I hit 40, bro. I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah, you got
100%,
time.
I'll do it. Right
You
now,
got
bro,
time.
I'm like whatever.
You're a traditionalist. You want a mom in the house. Yeah, listen. Once you have the baby,
I want to get the
bitch will
girl
come.
pregnant. I want to get the girl pregnant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we'll
Plus,
see.
also too, let me tell you something, man. Being a single dad is a vibe. Let me tell you something. Like, a
Bro,
child does not
I
have.
make it work with the girl.
Yo, of course. No, but let me tell you something. A child does not have the same effect on a man's dating than it does on a woman's dating.
Oh no!
As a man, dog, like, listen, let me tell you something. My
It's
son,
actually better, bro.
my son is a good-looking little motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You got a good son.
He's a good-looking little motherfucker, and this kid has the confidence of a fucking god. Like, you know, like, you know. So whenever he walks, like, I remember the other day we were walking to the mall, and he walks into the Gap and shit, like, oh, about the Gap. It's like, oh my god, he's so cute. I was like, that's my dad. He's the best in the world. I'm like, what's that? You know what I mean? So, like, but, like, yeah, it does not affect, like, let me ask you a question. Would you, because I think we talked about it earlier, like, my girl asked me this. She's like, if I had a kid, would you be with me? And I thought, I was like, hell no. But she's like, you have a kid. I'm like, yes. But let me tell you the difference between trying to raise another man's kid is, see, as a woman, you're the nurturer, right? Everybody loves the nurturer. As a dad, what makes you a dad is you have to protect, provide, and instill discipline. It's very hard to discipline another man's kid.
Well, you can't, because
You know what I
when
mean?
it's time for you to provide, it's our kid.
Yeah.
When it's time to discipline,
It's
my
her kid. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's the fucking problem.
That's the problem. And now, like, you know how many niggas, and then when this kid hits, like, imagine you raise another man's boy, like 14, 15, that, you know that age when you started challenging your dad?
God.
You know what I mean? You remember when you did, like, you remember when you look your dad dead in the eye, like, you know what, motherfucker, we can go. Do you remember the first time you thought, you're like, you know what, I could take my dad? When the first time it hit you, how old were you?
I was 12, bro. And
12?
And he's like, so one time I'm like, I can't wait to get older so I can smack you. And my dad's like, yeah, why don't you try now? And because my dad would hit me.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
He fucking smacked me. There's 2 times. My dad hit me a bunch of times. But there's 2 times where he gave me, like, he punched me in the face, bro. Like,
Wow.
the first time, because he used to hit me with a belt, right?
Yeah.
And bro, this motherfucker would wait for me to get out of the shower. Because he know, yo, when you get out of the shower, it fucking hurts.
Dog.
Bro,
Dog.
the buckle in your fuck. So, one time, there's 2 times he hit me. One time I told him, I can't wait to get older so I can beat your ass. I told him, right? So he's like, yeah, why don't you try it now? And he fucking gave me one in the face, right? And then the other time, this was fucking what? Like, I don't know, bro. Mike Tyson was fighting or somebody was fighting. Butterbean was fighting. Mantequilla in
So you got
Spanish.
excited?
And then I told my dad, yo, I think I want to be a boxer. And he's like, yeah? I'm like, yeah. He goes, boom!
No!
I swear to God.
No!
Bro, I'm like, I want to be a boxer. He's like, yeah, boom! Right in the face. And I'm like, he's like, yo, you will never be a boxer.
What? Yo,
Because I didn't have the reflex.
the reflexes too.
But I swear to God, bro, it happened. Like, I'm like, yo, I want to be a boxer. He's like, yeah. Boom, bro. Like, he just
Crazy.
This motherfucker hit me hard, bro.
Yeah, huh?
And you know what's funny? To this day, he jokes about. I can call him right now.
Yo, you know what? So, yo, let me tell you something, dog. I grew up with a dad. See, first of all, you and I grew up like people don't understand children who grew up in countries with no children's services. They don't understand the trauma that we've been through. Like, you know what I mean? Like people here, like violence is how parents
It's a love
express
language.
themselves. It's a love language. Yo, my dad, his thing, like, see, my dad had like an accelerating pay scale when it came to ass whoopings, right? If you did like what we call a misdemeanor, you know what I mean? Because I'm the oldest of 3 girls, so I took the brunt of everything.
Oh, bro, yeah.
You know what I mean? But my dad was one of those niggas, so like, you know, he grew up like, you know, in a family with money and stuff like that. So like beating people, like the maids are getting ass whooping. You know what I mean? Like everybody, like people just whoop people. You know what I mean? You gotta remember, I'm from Rwanda. These niggas murdered each other on an industrial scale, and then we're like, oh yeah, the kids. You know what I mean? Like teachers used to beat your ass and then follow you home to tell your mom that they beat your ass, and then your mom would beat your ass to be like, why would you put the teacher in such an impossible position? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Straight up, like that was the real shit. So like my dad, bro, this nigga, I grew up same shit you just did there. That shit hit me. Like when you like, yo, I can't wait to grow up and fuck you up. I remember this one time, man. Me and my sister. So back home, like after the war, you had to store water, right? So because there was no running water, so we used to store these massive containers of water, right? So then one summer day, my sisters decided they're gonna go swimming. And this water, we use it for everything, cooking, clean, like, you know what I mean? So we knew this was a ass whooping that was finna happen, right? But see, the way that we used to see it is like my dad, when he would come from work, like you could see his car coming from top of the hill. So we're like, okay, if we're swimming, we see my dad's car, we can still have time to run inside and all that shit, right? So that day, my sisters are having a blast. I'm like, I'm not going in there. That's a ass whooping when it happened. But eventually I cracked. Boom, now I'm in the water. But that day, my dad's car was in the shop. So all I see is the gate open. And so we jumping out naked out of this thing, running inside the house. My dad came, so my sisters were smart. They ran in the closet. I ran on the bed, butt naked, wet. This man beat me within an inch of my life with a belt. Like, you know what I mean? Dog. And I remember sitting there being like, yo, I can't wait to grow up and fuck you up on it. But instead of my dad being like, yo, you want to go? He would just walk by me and give me these like dirty looks. Like, nigga, I'm watching you right now, nigga. I know you try to kill me. I'm going to kill you first. You know what I mean? Yeah. But now, though, you know what pisses me off? He's a grandpa now. Now this nigga's soft. I remember this one Christmas. Bro.
That always happens.
No. Now, bro, I remember this one, like last Christmas, my nephew is riding his scooter in the middle of my dad's living room, and I'm watching my dad. My dad is looking at, with this stupid look on his face. Look. And I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, if I had ridden a scooter in your motherfucking house, at his age, you would have put that scooter in my ass, handles first. You know what I mean?
Bro, they were so angry, the parents, bro. They were just mad at me, bro. I don't know. Bro, one time I got a whooping because... See, bro, like my dad was really bad with money, right? My dad would throw a birthday party for me just so he can get people to give him money. And then he'll take the money for himself, bro.
How many birthdays are you having a week? This thing was having big birthday parties.
No, I swear to God, from like my 8th birthday, 9th birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I got like, let's say like $100 worth, like if you want everybody's money, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I'm doing math. I'm like, I'm going to buy a soccer ball. I'm going to buy a Game Boy.
Yeah.
My dad would take all the money, all of it.
Damn.
Not even give me, and he's like, What do you think, Chris? Look at the cake. Look at the chicken. Look at the Coke. What? You know that's free?
Wow.
Yeah, bro. This guy would fucking keep all the money,
Damn.
bro.
Would you be pissed? Like fucking, you know that cry when you get like when you really mad, you can't just hold it and shit.
Oh, bro, it was
Dog.
bad, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, my dad would tell my mom to like, yo, you gotta send this kid money. He eats too much because when they got separated, my mom lived in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just when my dad started going.
Oh,
crazy.
so that's how we worked. That's how it worked out. So like your
Yeah.
parents separated. Your mom moved to Canada.
She left. I was 12.
How come she didn't take you? Oh, okay. So
She no, bro. She took my brother first. Like she came
Oh.
for a year, went back, took my brother, and then took me when I was 15. So I went 3 years without her.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
And so those 3 years, my dad was going crazy at home. He was bringing all kinds of girls.
Wow.
And some of them did shit to me, right? That's what.
Damn.
But my dad would call my mom, and be like, "Yo, this kid's eating too much, man. Like you gotta send some money." So my mom will send me money.
Yeah.
And then he'll take that money and spend it on his girls.
No.
I never saw any of it. Right? He'll buy me like, yo, I got you your favorite cereal.
I'm 15, Dad.
you know
I'm
what I mean?
15. I haven't even liked that cereal since I was 8.
But hey, man, like,
know?
oh, bro, oh my god, bro, you want to cry or laugh?
Yo,
So-
listen,
so, yo.
man. You put now I know you put in ChatGPT through a lot.
Oh
like,
my god, bro.
you know what I mean?
Fucking. We live in a decent neighborhood because my grandparents had a nice house, and my dad has 10 siblings, and my dad is the only one that needed to inherit the house because all my uncles are great, bro. My uncles are fucking well off, except for my dad.
Yeah.
And my dad's the oldest, but he's
So there's always that chip on his shoulder type of shit.
no, he's come. I don't know if he's right in there. He thinks he's the victim. He thinks that people like
Oh, this is good. What
should
is
help
this?
him. It's weed, bro, from the reserve.
Oh shit.
What do you
I
want,
was like-
water?
Yeah, some water. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get it for you.
Oh, thanks, bro. That's crazy, man.
My mom would send me money. He would spend it on girls. He had
Damn.
2 girls living with him. He
Yeah.
put me in the back of the house, like in a room. And he made like a extra. He divided the laundry room with like blankets, and on the other side he put up my bed. He's like, "You gotta sleep there now," because he had 2 girls living with him for free.
Oh, he had 2 chicks. No.
Yeah,
Damn.
and like. So my neighbor, so we had dogs.
Was some of it fun though? Like, let's say when.
Listen, it was. I was the only kid. I didn't have any like supervision.
Right.
So I never had the need to rebel.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like, yo, I've got to take care of these 2 people. Like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I had to grow up quick.
Yeah.
But there was, bro, like my dad was just feeding me like garbage. He was feeding me like fried food all the time, like a lot of sweets. I would eat cereal for breakfast, lunch, dinner sometimes.
Damn.
And we had dogs. And I remember my next door neighbor. She would like skin the chicken because she would cook for her kids.
Right.
Take the skin off. And she wouldn't throw it. She would come and give it to my dad and be like, yo, you can cook the skin and give it to the dogs.
Yeah.
My dad got the chicken skin, seasoned it, put it in an air fryer, called me. He's like, yo, Chris, we got chicharrón de pollo.
What? No.
Like, yo, he
Chill.
was just deep fried chicken skin. Shit's delicious, though.
Yo, actually, that sound kind of delicious. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could fuck up some deep fried fucking chicken skin right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
And
That's,
this guy would just feed me that sometimes, bro. And he wouldn't tell my neighbor.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. And so sometimes I'm like, yo, I know my mom sent like $200, right?
Oh, because your mom will tell you probably.
She would tell me. I'm like, where is it? She's like, well, what do you think this is? Like, you think you live here for free? I'm like, you spending it on these girls, though.
Wow.
And then he'll smack me in the face. So one time, my dad was kind of blind, right? So I took his glasses
No.
and I went to school, bro.
No, chill. This nigga ruined his whole day. His whole
come
day
home,
was
bro.
fucked up.
And he's like, sit. And I'm like, I know.
How did he know that you took him, though? Like, it just...
Because he just knew. Like, he just knew. Like, he knew I took them, bro.
Yeah. How badly did he need him, though? Like, is this the type of shit that
This guy
now he
can't-
gotta
this
stay
guy-
home? Like,
yeah, he had to stay home.
damn.
So yeah, it was a crazy beating, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, like you just.
but
Did you do anything to the glasses, or was it just?
no, like I just took them because I was so mad, bro. But
Damn.
like, see, my dad was cool though because he let me do whatever I wanted.
Right.
Like, he got me a hooker at 15, right?
Yeah,
He like I want. None of my friends could get earrings. I got earrings. I got piercings. I was in my punk rock era. This is when reggaeton started to come out.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, I was always hosting. Like I would have all my friends over.
Right. Hey, you got bitches. You got bitches and liquor at the house. What else do you need? And chicken skin. You know what I mean? Deep fried chicken skin.
I'm telling you, bro. So we would like do this like watch parties and everything happened at my place. And my dad was cool because we had this guy who used to bully him.
Damn.
Like, you know the movie Signs or Signals? But we're talking about Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson made this movie called Signs.
I don't think
or Signals or something. Signs. I think it's called Signs. The movie. It's a sick movie, bro. It's
Okay.
about aliens and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my dad's like, okay. I told my dad, I'm like, there's a scene because I watched it before, but I called all my friends to watch it at my house. We had a 6 sound system, right? And I told my dad, I'm like, this part when the alien jumps out, we're gonna fuck with Christian.
Oh,
and my
shit.
dad would be. My dad was cool. He was a cool dude, right?
Right.
He's cool, bro. My dad, he's got a girl that's half his age, and he's always posting pictures with her.
Right, you right now.
Oh, bro, I can show you.
Yo, let me see
right
your
now,
file. Let me
bro.
see your dad. Let me see your dad's chick. This nigga still pulling bad bitches to this day.
Bro, this guy's got a girl that's only like 3 years older, like 5 years older than me, bro.
Really?
Like, I swear to God, bro. Yes.
Shit. No, come on.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, this nigga's a silver fox. This is bitch right here, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, dog, listen. See, this is a dude who's still. I feel like I'll be this horny too when I'm that age. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like testosterone goes down. I know your dad is not taking OT, but he's still beating that cooch. Like,
Yeah, bro.
you know?
So, but I would tell him like, yo, the guy's gonna jump, and as soon as that fucking thing happened, my dad would have like a wet cloth and throw it in Christian's face.
Yeah.
We would just fuck with people.
Yeah.
And my dad was cool in that. He was more like an older brother though.
Oh shit.
Like he wasn't really a dad, and so like I mean, there's a lot of issues that come from that because like you're looking for your dad, and you're like you have a manager. Oh, that's my dad.
Right.
You have a teacher. That's gonna be my dad. So you're looking for your dad. And
Right,
so many
right,
other
right.
people, right?
Right.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
he's all right.
See, you know what? It's funny because it's one thing that I always wonder, right? Like I have like so many of this unaddressed shit with my own old man, right? Like where like, you know, like it's funny, like it's the way that you just mentioned. Like, see, me and my dad is kind of like the opposite. My dad was always like this stern. He was my dad. Like, you know, I love him, but for a long time I didn't like him because he was just so hard on me, kind of thing, right? But like, it's funny because sometimes, you know, when you mention like, oh, dad, you remember when this and this happened? It's like, what? These niggas get Alzheimer's all of a sudden, right? These motherfuckers don't remember. It's like, what? Like, yeah, what do you mean? I whooped your ass? How? That don't sound like me, nigga. That don't sound like, so look at me. I'm a grandpa now, you know? Yeah. But it's like, it's funny. Like, me and my dad, I don't think me and my dad ever had like a substantial conversation. We talk about things like politics, like very surface shit. You know what I mean? But we never had, like, I've never had like a hard, like, I never wanted my dad to be like, hey, listen, man, I'm having bitch problems. What kind of advice would you give me and shit? Like,
I mean, either, bro.
you know what I mean? Like, he was never, like, I've never had that. And
Mine makes it all about himself. You know what I mean? I could tell him, like, yo, like, I'm going through a separate, you know, but my fucking back pain and this and that. And can you send me some? Every conversation.
Can you send me
this
some?
motherfucker is a closer, bro.
Yeah.
Always be
Yo,
closing.
get him on the phones, bro. What are you doing? You know what I mean?
Bro. His follow-up game, though,
Yeah,
insane. If I tell him, yo, I'm okay, because every month I got to send him money, right?
Yeah.
So I send him money every month. So like on the 15th, like clockwork, he sends me a picture of the water bill. I was like, yo, if you don't mind, can you send me like whatever, a couple $100?
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, Tuesday comes, and sometimes I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm like, I'm just gonna like make himself relevant. And so like, he started like sending me memes, yo. Like he's doing top of mind marketing, bro. Like, at the top of, he's like bumping my inbox. all the time,
just
bro.
to be like, yo, see.
He gets to a point where he just sends me a dot.
What?
Just like a dot. I kid you not. I can't even fucking pull it up.
Yeah. You know what that reminds
screen,
me of? I feel like he has clothes. He has like the clothes software. And then he just like, you know what I mean?
Clothes, bro.
Your dad has like what do they call
He's
that?
a character, my
No.
bro.
What are those things on the cycle? Like, well, I don't know. I'm high, man.
Tasks?
No. fucking templates.
Yeah.
He has them like 2 days without sending, and then it's just like has a message, and then he's just a dot.
It's just a dot, bro.
It's just
Like,
always
the
the
guy
third
just-
follow up. Is you know.
The guy just sends me follow-up messages.
Yeah.
Show his eye.
Look,
Look. Water bill.
what?
And
Yeah.
then a dot. And then a dot.
I was like, hey man, hey, what's going on? You know.
He's an assumptive closer. He's like, hey, Chris, thank you so much. God bless you. And then a dot. And then a dot.
That's-
And then a picture.
you know what, yo, dog.
It's
I
just-
you
and
know
then
what it is?
Water bill again. And then a dot. Water bill.
Yo, straight
Dot.
up.
A meme. Another dot. You just
Knock, yes. The
Bro.
man has a system and it works.
Yeah, he
you know?
works. He works.
The man has a system.
Hey, listen, I learned from him. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, dog. You know.
But hey, man, listen. People ask if I'm resentful, and I think to myself, do I like myself? Because I am who I am because of like how I was raised.
Yeah.
And if I like how I am, and I guess he was the right guy for me.
You know what's so crazy though? Like, I wonder if my son is gonna have like. I feel like this is like a son. Like, I don't know. Does anybody who you know? Like, I would like. Does anybody have like a Bill Cosby and Theo like a R.I.P. to the homie too? Like you just. You know, like, you know, that perfect dad situation where your dad is your friend, but he's also your dad. You know those wise dads from the movies? The motherfuckers really, because everybody that I talk to, like, yeah, I hate that nigga too, dog. You know what I mean? Like, just, you know, does anybody really have, like, a movie dad? Like, I would love to talk to a nigga, like, you know, like really, like, y'all ain't got no problems. You know what I mean? I feel like you have to have. You know what I mean? Like, your
I
dad
feel
was
like
in a home.
That's a new thing. I feel like the dads today, the millennial dads are cool like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like my kid will love me. I feel like my kid will love me. I don't know, man. I might send a shot. I don't know if I'm moving back. Yeah, but
you
like,
gotta get back in the frame.
you know, see, that's the thing.
Who
like, you know?
who like you know who would be the best dad to have? Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil?
Dad
Yeah.
like Uncle Phil.
You know, yeah, that would still be. There's still that medium there, you know,
Yeah.
because like, see, our dads, like, you know, anyone who grew up with a dad that could beat you at like it's an acceptable thing, you know. Well,
I
'cause,
wouldn't
like,
want my dad to be my friend though.
Yeah, like those niggas that's but like
I
there's
want him to
certain.
be my dad, bro.
Yeah, bro. I remember
I
when.
think when I have a kid, I want my kid to fear me, bro.
Yeah, with this, with a certain modicum of like, you know, like.
I'll tell you in what context. In the context, like, here's the perfect way I want to have my kid to think about me. If I want him to be like, oh my God, if my dad finds out, he will kill me.
Yeah.
But I also want him to be like, if my dad finds out, he will kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want
I
him
like
to feel
that.
safe, but
Yeah.
also fearful.
Yeah.
Because fear is more powerful than love.
Yeah, it's the only way. Yeah, it's the only way that you. Yeah, it's the only way that you discipline.
If for example, like my kid is like with some idiots and they're like doing vandalism or, and I want him to fear that if I find out
Right.
that you were one of those kids that were beating up the Chinese kid or whatever, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
also want you to know that if a teacher or something fucks you, like touches you or something, then I will kill him too.
Yeah.
That's the balance that I want. For
It's
my
a healthy, It's not the fear. Like I feared my dad. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know, and that kind of built resentment. I'll never forget the first time I feel like I could take my. I'll never forget. I was in grade 12, doc. I'm trying to go with my boys. Like, see, what happened is the same thing exactly that happened with your mom is what happened with me too. So my dad was a political refugee. He left first, right? So it was about. So then we went to the family reunification program, and that took about 3 years. So for 3 years, I didn't have my dad, and then my mom left about like a year after he did to make the process faster. Because if it was only the kids in the country, then they would, like, you know, they would get the papers faster, kind of thing. So I was wilding out for like 3 years. So when my dad left, I was 13. When we ran into each other again, I was 16. I was smoking cigarettes, fucking bitches. I was a different nigga.
Yeah.
You know, but he tried to treat me like that 13-year-old that he left. So his first threats at first when we came to the States is like, I'm gonna send you back to Africa. And at first he caught. I was like, oh shit, I don't want to go back to Africa. Nigga, I'm in the States. But then I realized, I'm like, nigga, we just sold everything we own for me to come here. Nigga, you ain't sending me nowhere. You a goddamn lie. You know what I mean? You a goddamn lie, you know? Yeah. But like, I'll never forget the first time I thought I could take my dad. I was in grade 12. And this nigga, I want to go out with my friends. We're about to go to the movies. And this nigga is just like, no. Like, what?
Because I said so.
No. I'm like, fuck you, no. I have a job now, nigga. I'm about to go to university. What do you mean, no?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, You sit down because I said so. This is my house. Oh, we start going like this nigga pushed me back. I push him back, and this nigga stumbled. I was like, oh shit, nigga, what's up? And then I stood up. And for the first time, I saw fear in his eyes. I'll never forget. I've never busted a nut that big in my life. I felt like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Bro, I don't know if I could fear my kid. I would always feel
yeah, but like when you get to an age where it's just like, listen, let me tell you something, dog. If you had to go between you and your dad, like right now, you fuck this nigga. Sometimes I look at my dad, I'm like, nigga, I'll give you 2 belts. He's diabetic. My dad is a little older now, though. He's diabetic and shit. I could fuck this nigga up with one leg behind my back.
Bro, it's so bad.
You know what I mean?
Have you seen the video? It's kind of sad, bro. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
There's like this old dude, right? He's driving like a convertible car. You see 5 dudes jumping him, right?
Oh shit!
5 guys, but like beating him, bro. It was pretty sad.
Mm.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then you see the guy is an old dude, is an uncle, is an old head, right? And like it was like, I wish I didn't watch the video, but then I read the comments like, this is their dad who was abusive and he walked out on them.
Oh,
this fucking the like kids are like now 19, 18, 20 years old, but they give him a beating, bro.
So they were all brothers. Wow,
it was bad, bro.
Well, they just ran into him on the street and then
I don't know. You know, Facebook is always out of context, bro. I might look for it.
I feel like that's some shit that somebody, you know what I mean? Like,
but in the comments they were saying like that's the dad who ran out on them. So it was pretty. Yeah,
up. If he was, the only time that would be acceptable is if he was like, I won't fuck out my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's a little too late. Like, you know what I mean? The nigga 64. You know what I mean? He just
that's like 75.
You know what I
like,
mean? Yeah. So like, yeah. But like, listen, if this nigga wanted to go there at like 45, when it was 45, I was how old? Like, you know, like it just, if it was 45 and I was like this age, you would have about to have me at 10. Yeah. I'll fuck him up, right? You know what I mean? I was just, you know how many times I dreamed about it? By fighting my dad, like, you know what I mean? I was a little motherfucker too, though, so he wasn't.
But yo, was there a time where you thought your dad was your hero?
Yeah, no, listen, don't get me wrong, man. My dad was a god amongst mere mortals. So my great grandfather was the first ever licensed lawyer in my country, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he started this law firm that he passed on to my grandfather, who passed on to my dad. So my dad kind of comes from that stock of like all money kind of thing. So these were men that always thought that they were like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll never forget, because when we came to the States, the first time I was poor, I was 16 years old. It shocked me to the motherfucking core because my dad was a political refugee, so a lot of his shit got seized and all that stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So I had to go to being like, you know, because like when you have money back home, like your name kind of means something. It's a different kind of rich. Here when you're rich, like nobody really knows you until you like, unless you're like super fucking, you know?
Yeah.
But back home, it's like if you got a little money, like, you know, whatever. Like, you know, just clan politics and all this type of shit, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, he was a giant to me for a really long time. I'll never forget when I saw him driving a taxi, because my dad was like, you know, he was a lawyer back home. He was doing this. And I remember when I came to the States and I saw him driving a taxi cab. It threw me for a fucking spin.
Where did you live in the States?
So, he moved to Alexandria, Virginia, right? So essentially, here's what happened. Like, my dad was a lawyer, right? But this nigga, so I can give you a little background. So my family, my dad is Hutu, right? After the war, which was between the Hutus and Tutsis, the Tutsis won, but my dad was, you know, never got involved into politics until like later on in the later part of his life, right? So, but this nigga was still a Hutu, but he was a lawyer and he defended the president at that time. Like there was a coup, and then the vice president took over, and my dad defended the guy who had, and like so he went into to him he's like, you know, everybody deserves, a lawyer deserves a defense, as being a fucking naive motherfucker, but the powers that be are like, nigga, you gonna try to really play these games kind of thing, right? So they started fucking with him, so he had to leave the country, right? So quickly, obviously, money dwindles, right? You start selling off property, whatever they let you keep. He had some money in American bank accounts, but like this nigga didn't work for like 2-3 years, and in the States, money goes fucking quick, and he started kind of living like he was living, you know what I mean? Yeah. So by the time we came to the States, the money had ran out. This nigga drove a cab. And that was 16. See, when you're 15, 16 is a weird age because you're kind of starting to find yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like everything that I knew about myself until then was derived from my father's wealth. So now, like, holy shit, I'm in America, which I've always wanted, but we're poor now. Dude, this fucking created like that. I never wanted to feel like that. That's why I always was like, you know what? I got to make money. Yeah. It's the only way. You know what I mean? Because like that was like, You know?
Yeah.
A weird fucking feeling. We're in a 2-bedroom. Look, what the fuck is this? What we came to America for?
I know.
You know what I mean? It shit shocked me, bro.
I know.
Crazy.
The reality of a lot of people, bro.
You know?
A lot of people that are sold this dream, especially the Indian people now. 'Cause a lot of them, right? But I feel bad for them because a lot of them, because they're sold a dream. That, you know. But they, bro, I mean, we're immigrants and they don't, we assimilate.
Yeah.
They're not assimilating. They want to turn this into the place they left. And I just think it's always weird because, like, yo, you're trying to turn this country into the country you left, which means if you succeed at turning this country into the country you left, you're going to leave this country too. So why are you doing that?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Like,
yo, I never thought about that way. Do you realize that if you turn this place, like the place you left, you're going to have to leave again?
Exactly.
Like,
So
why would you want to do this?
It's like
we don't want to leave,
when
bro.
you date a new girl, you want to turn her into your ex, but you don't like your
Exactly.
You know
so now you're gonna have to go through this bullshit again. I never thought about that way.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point?
That is crazy.
What's the point?
I don't know, man. To me, let me tell you something. Like, you know, I live in the GTA, dog. Like, when these niggas were blocking traffic in Brampton, swinging fucking sticks at each other. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I thought I was in Africa. I thought it was, like, in there, like, you know, because I come from places where motherfuckers swing machetes and kill people. I was like, no. The PTSD started hitting me, you know? Nah, dog. I don't know, man. Like, I'm one of those people, though. I'm like, yo, they should have closed the doors as soon as I came in. That's my immigration policy. Lock this shit up. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm telling you, bro, the last 5 years have been rough. I was talking to my friend, bro, like, I think, see, I like Trudeau, all right?
Yeah.
Not as a politician. If the guy was my next door neighbor, he will be the best fucking next door neighbor. Don't you think?
I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, the fact that he couldn't, like, what? How come you all want to think you can keep Canada, but you can keep your bitch at home? Yeah. See, to me, this is where you start. Oh, because it starts family, then outside of the country. If you can run your house.
Bro. I think he's closeted.
Nah, I don't. This nigga look like he. I don't know, man. He's probably. That bitch also look like she lazy too, though. Yeah, you know when a bitch when you look at her, you're like, you know, nah, I don't know. It looks like she uses teeth. That because anybody look at Margaret Trudeau and be like, you know what, she could suck a good dick. Yeah. You know, like if you look at Michelle Obama, you could.
Michael Obama.
You know what I mean? Yeah. No, listen. Let me tell you something. She's a spitter. You can tell, like you know, she goes into it. You know, I don't know. There's some. I feel like Trudeau was probably smashing his. He had like a hot secretary he was beating. You know, but. Bill Clinton had this bitch standing right next to him. While he was like, I never had sexual intercourse with them. You never seen the video of Bill Clinton in the Monica Lewinsky shit? That's a president right there. His bitch still stood right next to him. We all knew he was lying, especially that bitch. Hillary was like this. You know what I mean?
She probably, she knew.
But like, you know, like Trudeau, like what happened first of all? Like, you know, like if you're going to divorce, if you're a prime minister, you're going to get a divorce, you got to let us in, dog. Yeah. Because let me tell you something. I ain't having no problem.
She has a book. She wrote a book.
No, that's PR. That's PR. Right? You need to be deposed under oath. What happened to the prime ministerial penis? Why couldn't you keep it?
Prime ministerial penis, Bridget Marone.
What the fuck is that?
The fucking first lady of France.
Oh, Macron.
Sorry.
Yo, no, that's a nigga. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Like Candace Owens, I never used to be a big fan. I remember when I first got Candace Owens.
I like Candace Owens.
You know, at first, I'm telling you, she grew on me. She grew on me quite kindly because. This lady's because
she's always pregnant.
Well, yeah,
I like Candace Owens.
I like that though. And she comes up snatched. You know how most women get pregnant like fucking feet get big and shit like that. This bitch be looking. You know what I mean? I've never I don't know if it's the genes or she's fucking doing Peloton, but I ain't never seen her no swollen in her face, and she's working until the last day. This bitch water broke. She's on air making a video and shit.
I love Candace Owens.
You know what I mean?
She'll be a good friend.
Yo, but this Macron lawsuit is a big fucking mistake because if you're going to go to Discovery and you sued her in an American court, because the way it's going to work now, Discovery, they're going to ask for emails, they're going to ask for birth certificates, they're going to, this was dumb as fuck.
For her and her brother to be in court together, but the theory is that her brother is her who transitioned. I don't fucking know.
No. So essentially what they're saying is, like, this is that, like, I've been following the stories. This bitch is creepy as fuck. First of all, She was this little motherfucker's teacher when he was like 14. That's a
And she
creepy
was, like,
bitch.
late 30s, which Candace says that she thinks he was more than that.
Bro, she was 39 and he was 14. And listen to this. Macron's parents moved them out of the school because they were uncomfortable with the nature of this relationship.
Yep.
And apparently, though, this little Macron nigga says that he before he left, he's like, I'm going to come back and I'm going to marry at 14 to a 39.
And they always say it's 15, and they're saying that everything they did was
Actually, look
within
up at the exact age difference, because like I don't want to misquote it. I think
39 and 14.
39 and 14, right? It was that's some weird ass shit. First of all, listen, let me tell you something. You seen that punch, eh? When they want to play,
Yeah, on the plane.
That's a man's
That's
punch.
a man punch.
That's, you know what I mean? That's testosterone,
That's
nigga.
testosterone, bro.
That's testosterone.
Yeah.
There is no way. No, listen. No, my bitch has swung at me. That thing about see
And
that
the
thing-
guy's like,
yo, no. Listen, and then he comes in the next day. He's like, no, she was just caressing me. I mean, what kind of caress is that, dog? You know what I mean?
that's like Elon Musk with a black eye.
No, yeah,
My
exactly.
kid did
What
that.
the
Yeah, bro.
fuck?
I was fucking. You were trying to Trump, but they got you, bro.
Nah, that's good. Yeah, that black guy, that Elon, the black guy, that's from drugs. That's something like something happened. He popped a vein, something. This nigga's probably doing like some crazy.
I think he
ketamine.
was in a room with Trump and he tried to get cute.
You think Trump swung?
I don't know if he's.
There
Trump
is
or
no
somebody-
way.
I don't know, bro.
You know what?
Because as soon as that happened, they started going at it on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, Trump, the Epstein files and shit.
Oh, buddy. Like, listen, but it's crazy though how this shit will not go away. They're about to give.
It should not go away, man. I like Trump, and I would have voted for Trump, and I was all about Trump. MAGA.
Yeah.
Because what was the alternative? Fucking Kamala Harris?
I mean, dog, like honestly, to me, like there was my thing with Trump was like I just want to watch it all burn. I feel like just life is just much more interesting.
I drank the
The
Kool-Aid.
news, like it's not my country. I mean Canada. Yeah, now I didn't know he was going to put. I don't know how this tariff shit is really going. I mean we're in the car business, so I don't know. But we're not in the new cars or nothing. So this tariff bullshit, I just wanted to watch it all burn.
Listen, bro, the
know what I mean?
tariffs doesn't affect me at all, bro. Like, because the way I see it is like, look, if the price of cars go up, it means I can give you more for your trade.
Yeah,
Price go down, it means you can buy mine for cheaper.
Yeah.
So either way, I win.
yeah, exactly.
But I was all Trump was a hero, bro. Like last year, I thought he was the man. I'm like, this guy's gonna fix everything. This is exactly what we need. Trump Polyev,
Yeah,
perfect. Life
yeah,
is gonna be
yeah,
great.
yeah.
But then this motherfucker, bro, like he's been doing all right, but like the Epstein shit,
To me, it's the Israel-Palestine thing. That's really where like I knew that like Trump going in, like he would be like if you thought like
he's owned by Israel.
Oh my God, buddy, he got how much money he got from.
You think he's owned by blackmail or money?
No, like listen, Trump Miriam Addison donated $300 and some odd million to his campaign. Okay, and this lady, what she wants annexation of the West Bank, meaning this is not even Gaza. They want the whole shit. You know what I mean? So Trump he's a man. He has no scruples. There is nothing that whatever is convenient for him, that's the cause he'll support.
He
You know
has
what I
no
mean?
shame.
And he also likes the support that he gets from the evangelical Christians who are obsessed with Israel. Like, oh, this is where the Lord is going to return and da. So these motherfuckers, that's his base. Like, you know what I mean? So he has to cater to that, right? And then you add on the money and the fucking, the fact that AIPAC owns all of Congress and all this type of shit. That's why, like, the only thing that still allows Israel to be able to do the shit that they do right now is the backing of the U.S. You know what I mean? So to me, like, you just like when you're watching people dying like that every day, and you're still like, nah, fuck that. I can do something about. How the fuck do you sleep? Because you want money, bro.
I don't think he's.
You know what I mean?
He doesn't have any more.
He does not. He doesn't have. But yeah. So that's why. But also too though, the reason why, I don't know. To me, I love a good comeback story. This motherfucker. Try to think about. Like, listen. This is gonna make the greatest movie of all time. Okay. When he left in 2020, even the Republicans are turned on him. Right. He left in disgrace. January 6th just happened. You caused an insurrection. He's twice impeached. Nobody in their right mind thought that this nigga was coming back. right? After he got off, boom, FBI starts hitting him, right?
Gets shot.
Right, no. That's later. Like that. That's later. Listen, we're still early. Now this thing has to deal with cases. Yeah. They hit him with the documents. Mar-a-Lago, FBI just fucking raids the joint. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're accusing him of like fucking inflating his assets. This thing had 97 cases going. He gets convicted on 34 felonies like he's a convict. And he's like, nah, I'm going to run again. And this nigga comes back, beats not one candidate but two. You know what I mean? Because they had a game plan for Joe Biden. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna ride the fact that he's old. Boom, they switch him. They put a black woman in. That was the biggest Uno reverse card that you can think of. You're like, nah, he's done. There is no way he's come back from this. Gets shot.
Well, it worked for liberals in Canada, right?
Oh no,
they switch. They switch at the last minute. Pierre was leading the polls.
Yeah, and then Trump fucked him when he started doing this 51st state.
Also, the switch when Trudeau and Carney did the switch.
Yeah,
because all of Pierre's campaign was about, and it was not like pro Pierre; it was anti Trudeau. His whole campaign.
Yeah, no, but also mostly, but really, what killed Pierre, I think, it was that because what happened is like he was such a Trump ally, and then when Trump started saying that 51st state shit. Canadians turned against him, and everything that was associated with Trump immediately got fucking drowned. This nigga was beelining it, man. It was his to lose. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everything was great. He's on fucking message. He looks great. You know what I mean? Trump is coming in. My God, he probably. I bet you the day Trump won, he's like, we did it. Yeah. This is it. We're in. And then Trump fucking took a wooden spike and cut him in the motherfucking heart.
Just Trump style.
Buddy! I
wonder what like his days like just
oh my God.
Hanging out with Trump, like what's
dude, like you know what I mean? Now he had to like and he lost his writing in Etobicoke because you gotta remember the way that he ended back up into Parliament is because he had to get some kid out in Alberta to give up his seat. Right? So he can run for that one because it's like a traditional conservative seat kind of thing. But he also lost his writing because that's how bad Trump fucked it up for this nigga. You know what I mean?
You think he's gonna win at some point?
No. So you only get one shot at this. You're not that charismatic. You're not that exciting. It's we're over it now. You know what I mean? You lost, bro. Like there are certain people who can make a comeback. You know what I mean? He's not come back.
He would have to reinvent himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the
it factor just to be like, you know what I mean?
Like Trudeau has it.
Trudeau, you know, like, because let me tell you something. When Trudeau came in, he was first of all, he was a good-looking nigga. It was the era of the good-looking president. You had Obama, fly, pretty nigga. Canada, you know what I mean? They kind of wanted their own little fly, little pretty nigga. So it worked out. You know what I mean? If Obama had been talking about 51st state, we would have had a ugly motherfucker in there right away.
Obama was cool as fuck, bro.
Oh, bro, that guy fucks, man. I changed my name in university to Robama.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how bad I had the Obama. And then he got sworn in on my 20th birthday.
Obama, bro, like, I think he was the first one to have like the most amount of Latino votes.
Bro, this guy
Latinos loved Obama, bro.
He was a worldwide phenomenon. He was the first of something. You know what I mean? Like
he was fucking the best. I think he's probably the best speaker, the best presidential speaker in our generation.
For sure, great orator. Yeah. God. No, he's just a cool dude, man. Even when he walks in a room, you can tell this guy fucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a guy who gets laid.
Let me be
clear. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, he has a good sense of humor. Just a cool... You know those guys that have it?
Yeah,
you know
he has it.
It's never too much.
He has it. Trudeau has it. Trump has it.
Yeah. Trudeau's a little gay, though. Like, he has... But there's a little sugar in it. But, like, you know what I mean?
But Pierre don't have it.
Pierre looks like... He looks forced. He looks like he's frustrated. You know what I mean? He hasn't had, like, he's one of those people...
He says all the right things. It's just like he needs to take... I don't know, man.
You know what it is? He struck me as one of those guys who's like, he feels like he deserves better. Like he should be way further than he is right now. You know what I mean? It's like, what's right, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you he's into like autoerotic asphyxiation, like into weird shit like that. Like he likes to put like a belt around his neck, like a choke before he busts.
But he's very smart. Like he says all the right things. I don't know.
Yeah, he is. I mean... He was like he worked like, Canadians don't like they're milk toast. We're a milk toast folk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what liberals always fucking, you know what I mean? Like it just, it's especially now in this, especially too because right now too everybody's so polarized. Like everybody's so across party lines that it's just like, nobody votes for anything anymore. It's voting against.
That's exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's bad, bro.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's not good.
It's absolutely terrible.
I still think Canada's the best country in the world.
Canada, honestly, man, say what you will about Canada, dog. Let me tell you something,
It's
man.
the fucking best.
It's
bro.
the best.
I
It is
love
the best.
It's expensive as fuck, though. Taxes here.
Hey, man.
And it'll be like, and I heard Joe Rogan talk about it. It's like, I wouldn't mind paying taxes if I knew I could see them at work.
Right.
I'm not seeing them at work. Healthcare and all that shit. I don't see the taxes at work, bro.
Let me tell you something, my boy. Let me tell you what the taxes are at work, okay? When we were in the States, one of the reasons why we let my sister, she's in gym class, okay? They're playing tennis.
Yeah.
Little tennis ball call, pops on the head. Nothing too crazy. She got a little dizzy, but nothing too crazy. White people freak out. They call an ambulance. They come. They transport her to the hospital. They give her some water, an aspirin. 20 minutes later, my dad picks her up. They go home.
How much?
6 weeks later, we got a bill in the mail. $5,695. The ambulance ride alone was $799. Nigga. I could have walked to the hospital. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dog, that shit is different, man. See, Canada is great if you're poor.
It's great.
States is great if you got money. If you got money, you move to Texas, you're avoiding taxes.
Canada is great if you're poor, 100%.
Yeah. If you're poor in Canada, it's a great place to be poor. Oh, you know what I mean?
Because the poor here is like,
you know what I mean?
But if you have ambition and you want to do better, it's hard, man. Like, even
mean-
the hospital. I had to call the ambulance because I had a problem where my back was really fucked up. I couldn't move. And so called the ambulance. They picked me up. It's only $50 an ambulance here.
Yeah.
But, bro, 16 hours before I got to see anybody.
I mean, look, like it's just... I don't know. I mean, but is it like what is it like? What is it like a shortage of staff? Is that
We only had 3 doctors and 120 and 70 something emergency room patients.
Right. Emergency room's always crazy though. Like I don't think there's an emergency. Where is this magical emergency room?
In Canada,
unless you got shot. Like where do you walk in with like?
In Canada, you gotta be this close to death to see a doctor, bro.
Yeah. I mean
MRIs and shit like, bro, it's bad.
Yeah, like specialists and shit. Yeah, it's crazy.
Canada healthcare system is good if you're proactive, if you're constantly doing the appointments, getting blood work. But like for emergencies, it's bad, man.
I mean, it depends on how bad the emergency. Like, if your back is seizing kind of thing, it's fit. If you're like, I'm sure if you walk in with like a fucking bullet wound,
you gotta be this close to death.
Yeah.
Like if you get a dog bite, they'll let you fucking bleed and just. You got 6
Have
hours.
you gotten a bad dog bite and shit? Is that what
I had one, bro.
Oh, yeah?
I had a dog bite.
Was it your dog that bit you?
No. No. I was breaking up a dog fight. The dog didn't attack me, but I was breaking up a dog fight. And one of the dogs just turned around and got my hand.
Oh, wow.
Like, the moment he saw it, he just released it, right?
Yeah.
I had this dog bite. I didn't care, but like they were like, yeah, you should go because you might have rabies or whatever. Like,
oh, shit.
You might get infected, right?
Yeah. How bad of a cut? Like, was it deep?
Yeah. So I have the scar here. Like,
oh,
it needed
fuck.
Stitches.
Yeah.
It was bad like that needed stitches. So I go there. I'm bleeding, bro. Like my hand is fucking bleeding and shit. They triage me and I'm waiting half an hour and I'm like, listen, I tell the lady up front, like I'm waiting, but don't you have like a first aid kit?
Yeah.
Like, did you have it? And she's like, no, you have to wait. So I'm like, there's like drops.
Yeah, wow.
And she's like, and then people are like looking at me like, this is crazy. Like the guy's clearly bleeding. So I leave the hospital. I go around the back and I see a guy in an ambulance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, don't you have gauze or something? I'm bleeding, bro. I'm gonna be waiting for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on break, man. But here, he gave me some fucking shit, some gauze, and some alcohol and stuff. But
wow.
But like he was kind of pissed because I was just disrupting his break.
No.
I'm like, this
That's
is
crazy.
fucking healthcare, bro. But other than that, I go to the States a lot, man. Like, I go to Texas. I go to Wyoming. I go to Oklahoma.
Do you have insurance? Do you go there? Do you buy health insurance? Because, like, but I mean,
whenever I travel, I buy health insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck are they going to do? Like, you know what I mean? Send me a bill where, nigga? To Canada? Fuck you and your bill, nigga.
But every time I come back to Canada from the States or from any country, I'm like, come on, this is a fucking amazing country.
No, it's a sweet place, man.
When I drive, the streets are so. It's just I'm like, this is a first world country.
But you know what it is though? It's because also too, like, you've known different. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's like it's easy for us to appreciate it because, dog, we've seen the dark side of the moon. You know what I mean? If you're born here, you're like, fuck you, this fucking idiot.
Costa Rica is a beautiful country, but when I come back to Canada, I look at the streets, how beautiful, how green, how nice it is, nice the people are. Canada's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
I fucking love this country.
Fucking man. No, definitely, man. I mean, yeah, dog. It's fuck. I've been here for almost what? It's be like 20 years next year.
What would you change?
Here? I don't know, man. I just like it's everything that I would say probably. See, I hate saying shit like cost of living because I'm just like, nigga, shut up. Just make more money, dog. Fuck you. Fuck you, me complaining about the cost of living, nigga. Fuck you. Do something about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I'm honestly, man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I'm good. I'm healthy. My kid is good. Like,
I think it's just the sentiment. Like, people, it's like a trend. It's cool to complain, so everybody complains.
I mean, dude,
if you take your phone off,
and
you step back, and you're like, I'm gonna go, but what I see in person, because you on your phone, you see deaths, murders, riots, all kinds of shit. But if you go, when is the last time you saw something crazy like that in real life?
Yeah, social media is not a real place, dude. You know what I mean?
It's very bad.
Social media is not no, but like but yeah, man, because like people live in like fucking echo chambers and shit, right? So like when you come out, that's why like it's easy to get punched in the face now. Because when you go out in the world thinking that everybody thinks the same way as you, dog, then you come to realize like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? You know? Yeah. Dog, I don't know,
especially because you're see, everybody back in the day, not even that long ago, like let's say even 5-10 years ago, me and you would watch the same news. If you wanted to know something, watch the news, the same news.
Right.
But now you have a feed that is designed for you and what you like.
It's true.
And my reality is different than your reality. So no two realities are the same.
Damn.
Even with your next door neighbor, you guys could live next door to each other, and his reality is different than yours, and his feed is giving him different confirmation.
Perspective, yeah, exactly.
So like, it's so different, bro.
Fuck, man. I don't know, yeah, but I wonder what point is gonna hit like a culminating point where like worlds begin to clash that way, right? That's when motherfuckers start saying things like my truth, you know, because these like. For example, like when you watch a man tell you that he thinks he's a woman, he really believes that. Like, he can look that motherfucking guy like, you really think you're a bitch, ain't you, nigga? Like, you really... I see your dick right there, but you really... You know what I mean?
I would respect him, and I'm like, if you believe that, I believe you believe it.
I believe you believe it.
I don't believe you should compete in sports, and I don't believe. I believe. Like, look, bro.
Honestly, though, man, no. I'm all for transgenders in women's sports. Women's sports are fucking boring. Let's get some fucking dudes in there.
I think they
do you think we got a couple dudes in the NBA, in the WNBA? Motherfuckers won't start watching.
Here's my thoughts about the trans thing. I want to tell you about what I think about the trans thing. All right? Do I believe in their brain, their software? Do I believe them? Yes. However, we gotta go by what's on the shell.
No, but they're telling you, okay, let me play devil's advocate here a little bit. They're telling you that sex and gender is not the same thing.
It's not the same.
So your gender is a social construct.
This is an Android phone, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Talk to me like I'm trans, Chris.
Right.
Yeah. Talk to me like I'm trans, bro.
I don't love you, son.
That's crazy. No, listen,
don't
dog.
kill yourself.
Honestly, no. I have only one son, dog. That shit is unacceptable right now. Let me get a couple more. You know what I mean? I'm not at the point where I can get a trans kid just yet. If I had like 3 sons, one of them is trans, I would love him, no problem.
This phone is a Google Pixel 9A.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
The flagship phone.
Okay.
It just came out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I installed iOS in here.
Right.
So you turn it on. It's an iOS app store.
Right.
What is this?
Sounds to me like one of them Chinese phones. It's just like it runs like a what? It's what are you saying? Like what? It runs iOS, but
It runs iOS.
so is it? Does it make it an iPhone?
Is it an iPhone? Because I can only install iPhone apps on here.
No, but like okay, if you can install, okay, you know what? Okay, let's have this thought exercise, Chris. I'll go there with you.
Right.
Would that make that an iPhone, or is it because the shell is an Android? Is the phone an Android?
No.
So what is a phone? Is a phone its operating system or its shell?
An iPhone case would not fit on here, but inside of the phone, the program,
Right.
the system, the apps, everything, the keyboard, Siri, everything is an iPhone.
Okay.
But on the outside is a Google Pixel phone.
Now, but do we really believe? First of all, do we really believe? Really, are we sure it's an iOS? What if it's just because how can an iOS go on an Android phone to begin with? It should not be able to. You shouldn't be able to install iOS. So that means some wrong with the phone. But it's not an iOS. It can be an iPhone. Because in order to get iOS, you have to be an iPhone. So it's some sort of version.
It's got Apple. It's got an Apple Store. It's got iPhone. It's got everything that makes an iPhone, except
the outer shell.
It's built.
So it is an iPhone then, because it could be because iPhones differ. Yes,
so
of course.
Is it a woman?
Huh? No, you know what? No, but see, here's the thing, right? The difference between because iPhones are made by humans, right? iPhones are made by humans, right? So you can switch. You can have. Technically, you could put you know what I mean? If you were like an Apple engineer, or whatever, you can technically put an iOS system in there if you wanted to, right? But nature doesn't play those games.
No, but my point is, I just think that the way I look at trans is like it's the wrong software on the wrong hardware. There's a mismatch.
But is it the wrong software? Or can software be right and be corrupted? Because if the software was written like that, then that's something different. But the software can be corrupted.
I believe that those women, they do feel. I believe there is a percentage of them that believe it. And like even when you look at them sometimes, the way I'm like, this is a woman. Right? Like, you look at them. But
you haven't been going through the trans section of the Pornhub, have you, Chris?
No.
Chris, I want to talk to your chat GPT, like what this boy been watching. Like, oh, you have no idea he's going through.
No. There are some that love the attention. There's always people that love to jump on the victimhood, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna say I'm this. But what my point is,
I think a lot of it is social contagion. I feel like there
100%.
is one or two.
But what I'm saying,
but like to tell me that 35% of high school kids now call themselves either.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it just. I feel like it's just. And how come it's never always like the really bad looking bitch? Like you know what I mean? How come you never hear this really bad looking bitches going like?
My point is, we gotta go on the outside world. We gotta go by what's on the outside shell. And so if you have so if this is an Android and it can only have an Android case, this is a fucking Android. We gotta go by that. And so if there was a competition on phones fighting, this will have to go and compete with the rest of the Android phones because even though it's got a iOS system internally. That's my point.
Here's the thing, right? Like, okay, so if you kind of like, okay, so what is a woman, right? It's a quote unquote, it's an adult female, right? So like, let's say for example, like, you know, like when I have this conversation with people, they'll be like, okay, so to me, what I look at is like, okay, are you a woman and a woman has certain capabilities. For example, one of them is the ability to be able to carry children, right? Yeah. But then they will say like, okay, so how about women who can't have kids? Well, it's like saying that if a man has one leg, it therefore does not mean that humans are not biped creatures by nature. You know what I mean? If a woman cannot have a child, you can do some tests, you can find out why. You know what I mean? So in a way, like even like if you say that like, okay, I feel like a woman on inside, but you have male genitalia, there is certain attributes that only a woman can have that you don't have.
You are a woman. Just don't forget to check for what do you call it? Testicular cancer when you're.
Hey, dog, listen. Let me tell you something. You know what I mean?
Make sure you do a prostate cancer check.
You know what? Let me like prostate's a dangerous things, man. Like I have a buddy named like. Have you ever used a prostate massager? You know what it is?
No.
Dog, I have a homie of mine. One day he calls me, freaking out, losing his mind. He's like, bro, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, what? He's like, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, okay, talk. What's up? He's like, nah, I gotta talk to you. It's in person. I'm thinking we're getting audited. I'm like, this is a problem. I meet him. He's like, bro, you won't gonna believe this. My girl got me a prostate massager. So pretty much what it is, it's like these things, like, you know, you put them in your ass and attach your prostate. So when you bust, usually your prostate contrasts, right? So imagine if you're having like 9 orgasms. You know how bitches be having like 9, 10 of them? Like, yeah. So that's why these niggas be fucking each other in the ass. You know what I mean? So like, this thing is like, okay, so should I use it? I'm like, well, see, to me, the way I look at it, I'm like, look, I look at it as a gateway drug, right? Like anything, you're going to get used to it. Then you're going to start graduating to the harsher shit. You know what I mean? You start with a prostate massager. Next thing you know, you graduate to a dildo. What's after that? Now you're dabbling in dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now that's how niggas become gay just like that, because you started, you know, if there is this many motherfuckers fucking each other in the ass, has to be something to it. Yeah. I'm sure gay sex feels amazing. I just don't want to cross that line. Certain things are not meant to be failed. Those are the devil's pleasures. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro. Fucking Andrew Dice Clay said it best. Like, I don't know how a man can look at another man's ass and be like, yeah,
dog,
that's the one I want.
Do you let bitches eat your ass?
Do I what?
Do you let bitches eat your ass?
No.
I don't know, dog. Me neither, dog. I don't have it. You know what?
I had it done once. The girl, doing a callback here. The girl that was on the
the girl that molested you. She also ate your ass.
The girl at the convenience store that was.
Yeah. She was assy.
In Hamilton.
Yeah, that's Hamilton.
She's like, you want me to eat your ass? I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. I didn't come ready for that. Yeah. I showered, but
yeah.
She's like, I'm like, that's gay. I'm like, that's gay. I don't want that. You don't want me, man. Okay. That's gay as fuck.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm a woman doing something to you. What is gay about a woman doing something to you? I'm like, yeah, you got a point. So then I tried it.
Yeah.
And it just felt weird, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm very sensitive. Like, I don't even want my balls licked.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't even want you to go past the shaft.
Yeah, don't go. Yeah,
once you take all 8.5. No, okay. Don't go down below the shaft. Don't caress my balls.
Yeah,
it's empty. We already know it's 5%. It is what it is. Just stay with the dick. Stroke it while you suck it.
Yeah.
Don't touch my balls.
You know what it is for me, man? Like, when a bitch starts sucking my balls, because, like, I don't know. I need to know your mental health. That's too... Like, what if you snap while you're down there, right? Because always, you know, people always say, like, there's never no reason to hate a woman. I always picture this scenario, like, a girl is looking at my balls, and all of a sudden she starts applying some pressure. Like, how long does it take you for you to go from, hey, shit, babe, what are you doing, to just giving her Muay Thai elbows to the back of the skull?
Yo,
you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's my worst nightmare, dog.
That's
I'm like,
a thought. Like,
you know?
how often does that cross your mind?
Dog, every time I'm getting up, like, see, for example, I
always think about,
you know,
if this bitch bites my dick, I'm gonna,
like, how quickly, no, but like, how, okay, so, but see, you know what I mean? Where is the line? How much talking are you doing? So, for example, I love my girl.
Yeah.
I think she got maybe like 4 seconds before I start swinging. You know what I mean? The moment I realize, because I gotta look you in the eye. Because at first, like, you know, have you ever had a girl like suck your dick? She uses a lot of teeth. You're like, whoa, hey, you know what I mean? You ever had to you have to do one of these? You know what I mean? That shit is different. But if there is malice, I gotta wait. How deep do I wait? How deep into the meat do you gotta be for me to just start? Yeah. You know what I mean? A la Conor McGregor style, dog. Like, what are we really saying? I don't know.
I always think about that. What if this girl bites my dick off? Whenever I have a new
dude,
girl,
you don't know. People can fucking snap. People snap every day. I'm sure this has happened to somebody. You know what I mean?
Biting your dick off.
Or like, I always picture, like, imagine, like, let's say, for example, like, you know, your girl, you come home one day and she's just like, she's just gonna suck some dick for no reason, right? You're like, oh, I must have been a good boy. But what you don't know is she went to your credit card statement that afternoon, and she saw that you was at the Moxie's on a Thursday afternoon and you spent $89, and she thinks you were there with some bitch. Now she gotta suck your dick to get a taste of that bitch's pussy off the motherfucker, so she can confirm her suspicions. I'm sure it has happened to somebody. This bitch is sucking your dick to see if there is a taste of pussy on
Ever
it.
heard that song?
That's a terrifying.
Taste your dick.
No.
You never heard that song?
Dog, no.
Bro.
Yeah.
Here, we're gonna end it on that.
Dog, that's crazy.
I gotta play
You know?
it for you. Hold on a sec.
It's crazy bitches out there, dog. You know?
My dad's fucking weird. He's like, my dog died.
No. No, chill.
I swear to God.
This thing is just...
He sends me these pictures like he died.
No. Why is his eyes open like that, dog? Yo, what if the dog is faking it? And it's like a ploy? It's one of those dog actors just laid in that horror there. Like, yo, send me some bread, dog. My dog died, dog.
Everything, every conversation is fucking send me some bread.
Dog, crazy. Have you ever had a chick do that, though?
Smell my dick?
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, listen, I don't try to let me smell your dick.
I had one.
Once it gets to that point, now forget it. The relationship is over, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Once
Yo, let me ask you this, yo. Because if, like, let's just say you're chilling at home, you live with your girl, you're home, you're chilling, and the girl comes home at like 9 p.m. from like seeing a friend or whatever, like, whatever, like seeing her, whatever she tells you, right? As soon as she comes in, she goes to the shower.
Nah, see, that would never happen to me. Like, cause
that happened, bro, a couple times, and something inside me was killing. Something inside me was dying. It's just like,
yeah, no, you know, but see, you know, dude. Like, see, let me tell you something. If your girl's gonna cheat, dog, see, like, she just don't just like hop on the, like, you'll see it. Cause see, when a woman is going, like, if she's really in love with you, right? Like, if my girl, like, immediately, I'll start seeing the difference. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when I first started, like, my baby mom was.
You know how you know, bro? Hey, baby, have you heard this new singer? Have you heard this music? You tried this new food? Shit like that's how you know, bro.
Oh yeah,
all
but
of a sudden she's like listening to music that you never heard before.
Damn.
Saying words she's never used before.
Damn, son.
Talking about food she's never had before. There's a new dude in town, bro.
No,
That's
but like,
how
yeah,
you know.
no, by the time they go for food and all that shit, like, you know, see, she's gonna leave you, but before this bitch leave you physically, she gonna, like, unless you, like, you know what I mean? Like, some bitches sometimes, like, you know, there's some sick bitches out there that would just, like, start fucking a coworker or whatever
no girl
it is.
lives to nothing. No girl will leave a man to be single. Every girl leaves for another dude.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, you don't know. Females never leave when the other option is being alone.
Yeah.
Unless it's like some domestic abuse.
Yeah.
But even then, there's a next dude lined up, bro.
Absolutely. It's good. Yeah, it's called monkey branching. It's an actual. It's a known. Yeah.
100%.
It's an actual. Yeah. You know what I mean? But. Yeah, but if we're talking about, like, you know what I mean, you guys are living together and, like, you know what I mean, she starts kind of getting over it, you start seeing the changes. By the time she goes to fuck, I will see it coming. Like, I will know the night she comes, you know what I mean? Yeah. So to me, I nip that shit in the bud right. What do you mean you were out with your friend? If you gonna go out with your friend, I gotta know your friend. You know what I mean? I'm one of those motherfuckers. See, that's why, like, I love dating a woman who's younger, because, like, you know, it doesn't mean that you have to be, like, controlling and all this type of shit. But find a woman who understands how you like things, and she's good to roll with the program. Yeah, you know what I mean. You will avoid a lot of problems. It helps if she's hot. It's definitely a fucking bonus. Yeah. But find a woman who's willing to go to your program. Yeah. Hey man, like, you know, I ain't coming home at 9 p.m. Bitch, what the fuck were you? This is not a fucking market. Yeah. You know. And the way you find that, man, find a girl who has a good relationship with her dad. That's super essential. Yeah. That is, of course, be good to her. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, like, earn that, but like, you don't wanna be fuck. I don't negotiate with terrorists. You know what I mean? You know, it's like my girl and her and that, man, I love this chick like fucking, she's my best friend. You know what I mean? Like, we're fucking, you know? But so I would know, like, the moment, like, shit started switching or whatever, you know, because by the time it gets to that, you've allowed a lot of shit to go on unchecked and unaddressed. Yeah. Nothing goes fucking unaddressed with me. Yeah. Everything we got to be checked. Hey, we got a problem, going to address it right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's no, you know, like, for example, I have a rule. Don't play fight with me. You know what I mean? Because if you get comfortable play fighting with me, one day when we're really arguing, you're going to get comfortable to really fucking swing. You know what I mean? Yes, you know, it's cute, like, whatever. No, we don't play fight. Never, because I never want that to be like a thing that you think is ever acceptable. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Certain lines don't get crossed. Like, because, you know, as a man, you know when you left a woman, you know, like we ever get in an argument with a woman and she says something, you're like, oh, I can never look at you sexually again.
Yeah, you get the
You know what I mean? That's the ick. You're like, you are a fucking cunt. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, and that's when you're like, I'm done. Honestly, I don't give a fuck if somebody fucks you. Honestly, they'll be doing me a favor. You ever looked at a woman that you used to love? You're like, I wish somebody would fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But by the time he gets there, you've seen the signs, man.
Yeah, you have.
You know?
And the older you get, the better, the quicker you are.
Exactly.
All right.
Unless you get to tolerate too. You're just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
Because you have more respect for yourself.
Exactly. My brother.
On that note, bro.
Yes,
this
sir.
was great, man. This was
Fucking A. It's a good time, man.
Fucking
Always.
dark.
Can't see a thing. I hear a song of the broken beat. Give me nickel, give me dime, give me dollar, I'll give